Hello and welcome to YMS Commentary Track number 20. No, the actual commentary is not started yet. This is just a little intro to help you get set up. Basically, you are responsible for finding your own copy of the film. This time we decided to record a commentary for the Twilight Saga Eclipse. It was a movie. You can watch along using this YouTube video or use the audio downloads found in the description. The release we recorded over is the North American Blu-ray running at 24 frames per second. And in case you're experiencing any sync issues, I'll be showing small clips of the film at the start of each new Blu-ray chapter. Here's a tip, try watching the movie with subtitles on. Here's another tip, try making sure your copy is actually 24 frames per second. Just like all of my other content, this is completely free, so I appreciate those of you helping out on Patreon making this possible. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this commentary for this movie that is technically a movie. Stay tuned for the Adam and Pals edit coming later. This is probably the best Twilight movie that I've seen so far. Thank you and enjoy. Hello, everybody. This is a film.
It must be.
Technically, this is a film. I like the title so far.
Ooh.
Oh
Pretty
my
good.
God.
This is probably the best one.
This is weird already. I'm Adam.
I'm Gael.
I'm Scott.
And we're the Venga
Twilight
boys.
Brothers. How does it...
We're the Wayback
Who's
Boys,
this
Adam.
guy?
Get it right.
Is this guy
what
new?
people... Oh, this is the new star of the movie.
Oh, finally.
That's
They
some
got my
heavy
letters.
rain.
It took them 4.5 hours of feature film to get to the protagonist.
This is the third film, right?
Yes.
Oh my
Number
God. Wait, falling count?
The Twilight
But it's only
Saga.
her. It's only the main
Eclipse.
character, though.
True.
I'm glad you remembered, though.
I mean, we're 10 seconds in and someone just fell. So I don't know.
But it's not Bella, so it's okay.
Liking this
Doesn't
film.
count.
now.
Not start the fall counter, editor.
You know how they just like start walking?
Ah!
Oh my! Where do
Was
you
that
come
his
from?
own arm? That's what it looked
That
like.
actually
It
did
looked
look
like one
like-
of those things where it's gonna zoom out like,
Yeah.
I'm crazy.
I'm
Fucking Bruce
kicking
Campbell.
my own ass.
Yeah. Evil Dead.
What? Oh my!
This
God,
is I
perfect.
love how confusing this is already. This is great. This
a lack of establishing shot was a good choice there to keep the audience guessing.
The intro in the last movie was like really metaphorical, but I figured it out. You know?
My God!
You
This-
did a really good job with the mirror last
Yeah.
time.
Oh, yeah.
This
I'm
is
proud of you.
literal, and I don't know what's going on.
He's
So they should go more metaphorical.
on the precipice.
Ah!
Oh my God! What?
Okay.
What? Why are you holding?
Was that a vampire or a werewolf?
The vampires.
Sorry,
are
was
the
it
fast ones,
Commander
right?
Worf from Star Trek: The Next Generation?
I was gonna say
I
werewolf,
don't think
but
it was
then
Michael Dorn.
turned-
Oh, he just
then I confused it
okay.
with
So he
wolf.
just drive by, bit on his palm.
Yeah, it was a
I'm pretty sure this is
drive-by
how Bryce Walker died.
booping.
By the way, pretty sure it was a very similar situation.
It's a minor flesh wound, dude. Relax.
His posture on the ground there with his arm up reminds me of like the Tom Green sketch where he's got the fucking little thing and he's like, pump it up, yo, and he's like in the mall, like holding it up to somebody.
It
Okay.
It reminded me of how people die in Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh, true. But his leg wasn't through his chest though.
His leg wasn't all the way
voiceover.
through his chest. That's how you tell the difference.
Okay, so this is poetry time.
Oh, is she doing poems?
She's doing Galadriel, guys. She's doing the world is changing. I can see it in the water. I can smell it in the wind. And
Do you want to quote the whole thing with her?
I can feel it in
So
my
you could be as
bones.
cool
Da,
as
da,
Kristen
da.
Stewart?
Well, that was a Lord of the Rings reference, but that's fine.
That's why I tuned you out.
It's fine. No, it's fine. No
Yeah.
problem. I'm sure we won't get any
We
more of
actually
those.
can't
in
hear
this.
you when you start talking about Lord of the Rings. We have filters on our headphones.
Yeah, you ever see that episode of Black Mirror? I'm like blocking you IRL right now.
Oh my
Ooh, sparkly.
Yeah, you're blocked.
Man, that's some major acne.
Yeah, he's got a problem. He needs to see a dermatologist.
Gotta get that Accutane.
My friend made those sparkles.
Every movie.
job,
Did he
Andrew.
do every movie, Scott?
He did a few. He did
Oh
a few
my
of the
God.
first ones.
And he
I don't know if he
didn't
made it all the
learn
way to
after
Breaking
the-
Dawn, Breaking Dawn's Part 1 and 2.
So he
but
actually told you, like,
I think
he was responsible specifically for the sparkles?
yes.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we ended the last film. Wait, we
Oh,
ended
yeah,
the
'cause
last
he was like,
film-
"Marry me," and she
yeah,
was like,
and then she was like, and now we're getting the continuation. What's going on here?
So they are betrothed.
Oh, I just hurt
now?
my throat. I heard reverberation in my
Adam.
guitar after I did that. That's hanging on the wall. That was really weird.
That's a sick arm brace thing he's got going on here. Wrist thing.
It's a shirt.
I'm sure that won't be brought up in this film.
Oh, I just destroyed my throat. What did I do?
Wait, what are they talking about? Are they talking about fucking?
Who got knocked up?
Is she pregnant?
Zebranigan?
Pregante?
Tu pregnant.
That's a weird ring. I thought there was like a fucking clock in it. Like it was like a
Oh
tiny
man,
watch.
I want a ring clock.
Like not a wristwatch, but like a finger watch. Could you imagine how fucking punk that would be if you had like a wristwatch that was the
Finger
size of your
watch?
finger?
Are you kidding me? I
Oh my
love it.
god!
How have they not invented that yet?
I need a patent. I need a patent now.
Ring clock, pat pending.
A ring
Adam
pod.
Johnston.
I can get patent Oswald for you. Will that work?
No.
So shouldn't they be in school? It's like is this a weekend?
He's learned everything.
What about her?
He doesn't need school.
Is he gonna keep her dumb?
He's
she
gone to grade 12 87 times.
They've tried everything. He still won't pass. She doesn't need anything but
Can't
love.
pass.
Oh yeah, the cop dad who always wears his cop uniform at home.
Well, that's
He's
how
a
you
real
know.
Blue Lives Matter guy.
That's how you know he's a cop. That's how
Yeah.
she knows he's a cop.
Yeah, don't you forget it, Bella.
She keeps forgetting, so he has to like.
Holy, those eyebrows are overdone.
Yeah. Oh, beer again.
Hey,
the same
Rainier.
one.
Rainier.
Rainier.
We've got consistency.
Why is she being punished?
Actually, it's rainier. It's the comparative of rainy.
I love that he's not only wearing
Seattle is rainier than Phoenix.
True. I love that he's wearing like the police shirt, but underneath he's just got like a regular
Yeah, just
like
a
dad
polo
shirt,
or some shit.
like a Homer Simpson shirt, you know.
I think he was fired from the force years ago and is just wearing what he was able to steal from the station before he left over his regular, probably the clothes he slept
It
in.
barely looks like a police shirt. Can we just agree? Like it's like a half sleeve. Like it looks like
He might have made it himself.
She's not granted
it
anymore.
looks like what I see gay people wearing at pride parades when they're like dressing up as like cops.
I'm a cop.
Okay.
I'm a
Oh
bad
my
cop.
god, what the fuck? Okay, so he's ungrounding her in exchange for
Yes.
her seeing people other than Edward, and he just said like Jacob.
So why?
Like
because
that
they
nice
need to
Jacob boy.
because she
No, no,
loves
no.
Edward and they're forcing in the conflict. They need the script to have her hanging out with Jacob. Even though she loves Edward, like her mind's already fucking made up.
You know what? Maybe
right?
maybe
but
Jacob's
like the script
better
needs the
for
conflict.
Her. Maybe
no.
you haven't considered that
Yeah.
Jacob might be
Have
better
you considered
for her.
that Jacob might be a little better for
No.
her? That she might need a nice dog, not a dumb bat?
Exactly. You can't pet a bat. That's ludicrous.
Look,
Oh,
we've established
fascination.
in the
La
past
fascination.
movies.
Mhm.
Ooh, la fascination. We've established in the past movies that Jacob is warmer
True.
than Edward.
Much warmer.
And girls are always cold. So
He's-
Jacob is
and-
better for her.
And good news, he's legal probably at this point, right? He's got to be legal now. He was like 17 in the last movie. He's barely legal.
I think he was 12 in the last movie. He was the most
Oh
jacked
my
12-year-old
God.
in the world.
Oh,
Now he's 13,
God.
so he's legal in Mexico.
So Adam just tossed me the Blu-ray cover for this, and I swear to God, the cover for every Twilight film is just the three of them mugging at the camera, and she looks so
Yeah.
like they all look so disinterested. And here we have the Twilight Saga, Eclipse, La Saga Twilight, Hésitation,
Hesitation.
and in the back,
Hesitation
hesitation.
is
That's-
the name of the movie.
In French, yeah.
What are you doing, French?
I think they're committed to the whole ending in Asian and the French.
Asian?
Because we had what? Fascination, tentation, hésitation.
Yeah, exactly.
So they're doing like
Hesitation.
they're trying to
XXX
make it a thing,
Tentation.
I think. I think I figured it out.
Did they explain why she was grounded in the first place?
No, that's why I was asking. Like,
Because she's a wretched hoe.
She-
I'm gonna bring
'cause
up
she
the fucking
fucked
wiki.
a dog.
it's his dad said, you know why you're grounded, you put me through hell, but then he didn't elaborate what that means. Ooh, also,
She was rude.
I wonder if School Shooter's going to be.
Yeah, I'm looking out for him.
Oh, keep an eye out for School Shooter.
Yeah.
Also, there's
This guy was the one that like.
the
Is
beta.
that like Breckin
Yeah.
Meyer's son?
No, he was the one that like got like.
yeah,
He was too chicken shit
Yeah.
for the movie.
he was a marshmallow.
punch?
He was a marshmallow. Yeah,
They called him a marshmallow. I forgot
they
that.
did. You're talking about Jess? Like,
Oh my
when they
God.
say Jess, I swear I only think of like Jessica from 13 Reasons Why, because everyone calls her Jess as well.
Of course.
Especially in this high school setting, it's very confusing. If you cut 13 Reasons Why into this, it would look no different. Like you could seamlessly.
Oh, yeah.
You could seamlessly
There's
cut
Jessica.
like shit from Twilight into this.
A bunch of high schoolers
yeah.
not attending class,
pretty much.
some of whom are gorgeous.
Oh, she's having a vision. She's having one of those
Yeah.
That's So Raven moments.
Oh,
Angela is gonna have some more screen time in this movie. She's just thrown in right now, but like
Which one's Angela?
the new one.
Right.
This won't be the last we see
Hey,
of her.
a new Volvo. I think we know who's sponsoring.
hold on. What? Kristen Stewart got a new vulva? What?
Because like, remember in the first film when he
What was
saved
wrong
her
with
from
the old
rapists, and he saved her in his Volvo.
Yeah, it's the anti-rape mobile.
It's the vampire mobile because it has a V in it.
I'm glad there isn't one of those in my neighborhood.
Is anyone else a little bit bothered by sideburns? Like you could do a little bit better.
know.
Like you could do a little bit better.
I just don't
Yeah.
like sideburns.
They're almost mutton chops.
Legitimately, 3 or 4 nights ago, I had a nightmare that I had sideburns.
Oh my
Not
God.
even kidding.
I wonder. Do you remember how like one of the critics for the last film, like in the reviews you were reading, were critical of the fact that their eyes were too red or something? Do you think it's been addressed? Do you think his eyes are sufficiently?
I don't remember
Ooh,
what
I
the
wonder.
stupid criticism was.
It was like they ruined it.
They're like, he's not as pretty anymore.
Yeah,
or
his eyes are
something.
too red. He's evil.
Yeah, I love the people that were mad about how the second one deviated so far from
Wildly,
the first one
one
and
might say.
ruined it.
He's still wearing the same shirt
I
from
know.
before underneath.
It's the budget cuts. They defunded the police.
He has one shirt.
This is what happens. Okay, good delivery.
Can you believe he's going to end up being a good actor? It's crazy.
I mean, I guess it's
She's not.
It's all in the
I
But
script.
know.
he is. She's definitely not.
Have we met her mom? Have we seen the mother character yet?
Her mom's like a bird or something.
I'm sorry. What?
I don't know.
Is it just like the British way of saying like chick? You know how like people in Britain say like, "Hey, you gonna fuck that bird?"
She's a bed.
I shall take her to my underground aviary.
Are you sure her mom wasn't just like a bird? She didn't know where her home was. She didn't know where her soul was. She wants to fly away.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Is that her mom?
I guess it is. This is what
It
we're
must be.
establishing
I'm
now.
going to go yes.
Man,
Yeah.
she's kind of hot, I guess.
She's drinking pee. Do birds drink pee?
It's got antioxidants.
I don't think we've established.
Oh,
Oh, God.
what?
Nice. I mean, he really does watch her. Like, her mom is not wrong. He watches her like a fucking creep.
Yeah.
we have to realize
Does
that-
she know he's there right now? Like, is he just not allowed outside because he sparkles?
This must be her first interaction
You
with him
stay in.
too. Like he does it so like blatantly. She picked up on it instantly.
I like how. So, like, I guess she doesn't know he's a vampire, and I like how Kristen Stewart, Bella, is like outside suntanning with her mom, just being like, "No, Edward will stay inside." Like, this is a nice thing to do.
Yeah, no
I
questions.
appreciate her mom's restraint in saying, when he moves, you move, and not following it up with just like that.
Hell yeah, a DJ. Bring that back.
Hey, werewolf, bring that back.
Oh God.
Oh, it's a portmanteau of congratulations and graduation.
It's the
Guys,
wait. Hold
did
up.
you get it? Did you get it?
It's the box from Old Boy.
Oh no.
It's the same. It's like purple,
Amazing.
you know?
The Swans are big Korean film fans or Spike Lee fans.
Editor, definitely put that one in. I want to see the box from Old Boy.
I want to see the box. What's in the box?
Speaking of heads and boxes. So she got her a present, but the present is like old t-shirts.
No, it's a quilt. It's like a quilt with like it's okay. There's this thing that like white families have been doing forever, where
tell me
like you
about it.
like everybody puts in like a little square, and then it's like different memories are from different people or something, and you make like a big quilt,
So I've heard about that.
and then you sew it together.
The first time I ever heard about quilts was an episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Oh,
where there's like evil quilt sisters or whatever, and they like quilt Muriel into the quilt, like they sew her into the quilt with other.
Oh my
She gets
God.
trapped into the quilt with other
That's
people.
horrifying.
It's pretty great. And I had no idea what a quilt was.
Children shouldn't be watching
I literally
that.
did not up until this point, from Courage the Cowardly Dog to
I mean-
right now, was the first time I've recalled the
Yeah.
concept of a
But
quilt.
like, you
in
also
Lebanon,
just
they
put
just
quilts
sleep
on
under
beds.
leaves.
Did you not have beds before that?
beds. It's just
Were you-
it's not called a
we
quilt.
had beds. We didn't have blankets, pillows, or sheets. But
Oh, hold on, things are happening. Oh,
Running.
action time. Oh, Peter Fasinelli
he's
can
running
get
like
it.
a champ. He's auditioning for the next Jason
Look at
Bourne
him go.
film.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. That's how that line
Man,
was
good thing
delivered.
Bella's not with them, or she would have been toast in this race. Are they trying to catch her? Ooh. What's her name? Victoria, right?
Is this a some
Yeah.
good vampires, some bad vampire situation?
I think they're trying to catch Victoria.
Or is one of them a dog?
Ah!
No one ever makes the first jump.
Can't they sort of fly
Oh.
though? What's
She's in
Okay,
there,
wait,
sorry.
hold
the
up.
situation there?
She's defecting to
a
the
dog.
South Korean border. They can't get her there.
Yeah, it's the DMZ.
Okay, they're going to the going to the DMZ.
Devil May Cry.
Oh God.
Devil May's Rye.
So what? She just hopped over to their side for a bit and then came back.
I love how long this chase scene is going
What's
on
the point
without
of this
offering
scene?
anything
Oh my
like
God.
interesting visually. It's just a lot of this tree.
No, a lot of fast
Yeah.
cuts.
The,
a lot of
uh,
trees.
trees going past as people run on a treadmill in a green screen studio.
Boring color palette.
Yep.
Yeah. It's a lot of that.
Ooh.
Ah, good face. Oh man, that reminded me of Stone Cold for some
Ooh,
reason, but I don't
is
know
that
why.
the guy who looks like what his name is? Is that Kellen Lutz?
Oh my God.
I think it is. Isn't that a great name for
Yeah.
that guy?
Terrible
Okay,
name.
let's.
Also, pretty sure that last shot we just got was like a Windows background, like a default Windows background.
And not even Windows 10.
Hey, she sits like I sit on chairs. I see myself
Stupid.
in her.
Like a girl?
What?
Pro tip: if you sit like that in the front seat of a car, especially, and you get into an accident, you're not having legs after.
That's fine. I don't really use
The
it.
airbag.
No, you and legs are
You and your hips
your
and
business
all
is
that.
completed.
Yeah. Say goodbye to your lower half.
It's to protect
Your
my
hips
upper
will
half.
not
Yeah.
lie about having legs anymore.
Your broken leg bones might even shatter and pierce your chest.
That's just your wild
Oh,
imagination.
music
Hello.
time with
The
fucking stupid one.
Let's see how jacked he is now.
hey, let's
Look at that
let's
squint.
not judge too harshly. He's warmer, first of all.
Charlie said you like. Who's Charlie? Who the fuck is Charlie?
Yeah, it's a
Oh
good
my God. Oh
question.
yeah. There's a race war pending.
And not between
Yeah,
vampires
there's a
and
race
werewolves.
war. No. It's yeah.
A misunderstanding.
Yeah.
I love it.
I love how there's this like whole war thing happening in the background that like nobody in the city really knows about.
Yeah, I was gonna
like,
ask.
Just
Secret
connected to her, pretty much. It's like a really secret war.
Is Washington really like?
Yeah, and
that
wasn't the
wooded?
reason for the war really stupid
Yeah,
too?
It was like
Yeah.
because she touched his penis or
No,
something.
it's because you can't. If they turn a human into a vampire, then that'll trigger the war.
Oh yeah.
And
Same
she
thing.
was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll be a
But, like,
vampire.
Why?
There's no
Yeah,
good reason
she's
for it. They kind
willingly
of just
doing
brought it
Why,
up.
why are the dogs mad about it? Why do they fucking
Because
care?
tradition. I don't know.
True tradition.
It's
a
in
big
the
one.
Constitution that you
I
can
do
own
like
slaves or
tradition.
something. I don't know.
It is.
What are they doing? 'Cause
And
he's a
they never
dog.
amended the Constitution.
Can we add vampires into the Constitution? That's the thing we can do, right? Now that we have, now that
Yeah.
we won Georgia, we
We won Georgia. Now we can make the 27th Amendment, making it okay to be a vampire and have secret wars with dogs.
You fucking slut. Don't do this in front of him.
wait. What? You just got to school. You just got to
you just
school.
left your
Why-
fiance.
She got a ride from Edward to leave somewhere with Jacob.
Don't you have class?
She's just being so rude. Oh, my
here we
god.
go.
Oh, it's the
This is
Shirtless Boy
creepy.
Squad.
No, this is very
SBS.
creepy. They're like not nearly jacked enough
Oh
to
my
look like
God.
men, so it just looks kind
No.
of. They're like.
Yeah.
It looks
but,
like a bunch of boys.
But to be fair, a lot of people who are watching this movie do like the little boy look, right? Right. We're all gonna be honest about that.
Including the author of the novel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, all the werewolves have like sick tattoos and shit.
Yeah. Well, imagine being a werewolf
I know.
and not having a sick tattoo.
I mean, you'd think
Come
it
on.
would be hard to get tattoos. What with all the
Hey,
hair
how come
on
she's
your
wearing a
body?
Oh, hey, it's the female lead from Ready Player One.
No, she's actually much more disfigured than the disfigured female lead from Ready Player One.
And somehow hotter.
Oh
Well, now she's hotter.
man, they must really hate clothes.
They hate him.
Oh, but the local like
What's their jean shorts budget?
the local clothing store must be making a killing out of these people. Who knew?
The denim factory.
Oh yeah, lucrative business. It's like let's just set up outside Forks. You'll be golden. Just a thrift store. Oh my god, you make a killing.
I love how Taylor Lautner's body says jacked 25-year-old and his voice says little boy.
My glasses.
My glasses.
I'm Taylor Lautner. I'm jacked.
I'm Taylor Lautner. I'm the only one out of the three of us that has no career.
Oh no! I was gonna ask. What did you do after
Yeah.
this?
They tried to make him
He
into an
has
action
done-
star. Lionsgate put out one movie called I Don't Remember, which, I mean, obviously, yeah.
I believe it was called Abduction.
Abduction.
Adam. Come on.
Yep. Okay.
Credit where it's due.
Abduction. Nobody watched it, and then they gave up. Everybody was like, well, looks like nobody wants to
gave
watch this guy.
He was a supporting actor on 2 TV shows I cannot pull the names of and has not worked in 3 years.
Yeah. You
Well,
can
let's hope
retire.
he keeps getting that Twilight money in.
You know, I don't know. If you got paid a shit ton of money from this, if you were making literally millions of dollars, it's like 5 movies, right?
Yeah, probably
Supporting
fine.
Money,
role
get
still,
out.
but important role.
He's probably
you know?
fine.
Right? Like, as long as you invest and you're not a complete fucking idiot, then you could just like
Or your
be
parents
retired.
don't steal
Yeah.
your money.
You can
Yeah,
coast.
but if he's I think it's past 16 you're allowed to keep your money in Hollywood or something, right?
I don't know.
He's
the rules.
12.
I think under 16 the money has to go to your parents or something. I don't remember.
So they're trying to explain this imprinting concept. Can someone help me out with it? Okay.
You good? You got it? You give her a good sniff and then you don't leave her alone. I think that's imprinting.
I don't know what they're talking about. I almost wish we were paying attention.
I think they're
I've got the
talking about
Wikipedia
cucking
plot
Edward
thing
is what they're
open,
talking
right?
All right,
about.
how far in are we?
I'm trying to figure that out.
Like first paragraph?
I believe we're still in the first paragraph.
Oh god. Fuck you. He wanted to fuck her before she turned into a vampire.
Yeah. Because it's going to be gross afterwards.
True.
All cold
oh god,
and slimy.
Hooks. That's a good one. My body, my choice.
You're not even alive.
I don't want to fuck a corpse.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm a
I don't
dog.
know. We need to get into a
I
philosophical
want a fucking
conversation
animal.
about like what's alive and what's not alive, bro. Like, come on.
I mean,
So,
I don't care
the
if they don't have a
vampires
beating
seem
heart.
alive. They're walking around and talking.
Yeah.
they would
like,
pass an alive Turing test.
Absolutely. Agreed.
He looks like he's about to sneeze.
Gael has yet to pass a Turing test, but he's getting closer.
Every day I come closer.
We're almost there.
They always get me
He's
with the
almost
traffic
a real
lights.
boy.
They always get me with the
Oh,
traffic
that
lights.
one's a killer. It's a killer.
Okay, so first paragraph. In Seattle, not far from Forks, Victoria attacks Riley Beers so she can begin to create an army of newborns with him in order to get her revenge on Edward Cullen for killing her true love, James. Back in Forks, Edward and Bella Swan discuss the complications of becoming an immortal vampire at 18 years old, 1 year older than the age of Edward was when he became a vampire. Bella expresses her aversion to the idea of marrying so young, though Edward refuses to turn her into a vampire until they are married. His argument is that she should have various human experiences she would otherwise miss.
Interesting. Who is this guy? Oh, that's the guy from
Riley?
Scary
the,
eyes,
that's the guy
so
from
he
the
must be
opening.
bad.
That's the guy from the opening who was
Oh, and now he's
Yeah, this
a
is
vampire.
Riley Beers.
Riley Beer. Oh
Yes,
my
Riley
God.
Beers.
Yep.
Can you imagine just sleeping on the couch with a police file open in your lap?
Kiss! Kiss!
Kiss her dad. Kiss her dad.
Sniff, sniff. He's hiding in the closet. This is just the fucking fanatic again.
I was gonna say it's like the fanatic.
That was very similar, remember? His dad's just got like 5
Yep.
bottles of Oxy and like 6 beers or something, and he's just like passed out.
He's just like walking around him very closely.
Yeah. John Travolta comes in and just kisses him. Oh! Your eyes are weird now.
Hey,
Yeah, his eyes are very inconsistent.
He's wearing black
is he going
scaleras.
all black?
I know I smell like a dog.
Come on, guys.
You can shut it off.
Have some
There's not going to be a
restraint.
better line than that.
We already knew. Bella.
I'd like to point out that Edward's been in her room so often that he knows when something is out of place.
Oh yeah.
He's like,
That- well,
someone's been here.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
'cause
normal
he's a
amount
creep.
of time per 24 hours that someone would sleep is like around 8 hours. He's got to kill time somehow. He doesn't sleep, so he just inspects
That's
the
true.
room.
You got to do
What is he
something
gonna do?
with that extra.
Oh yeah,
8.
he likes watching her sleep too. That was like established. I don't think it's a Volturi either.
So, okay.
So all of their eyes are black now. They're all wearing black scaleras.
It's to distinguish them from Victoria's army, because Victoria is like what you
But
said.
weren't they like sort of golden before?
Yeah, but like
and the
if
bad
they're-
ones were
if
red.
They're too golden, then you
Why have we
can't-
changed?
Because again, you need to distinguish them from Victoria's people.
Because gold was too close to red.
Yeah.
They're too
I-
similar on the spectrum.
I think
well,
so,
look,
honestly.
I'm
People
going to
don't
defer to
think-
you when it comes to spectrums.
People don't people don't consider colorblindness enough. Like I have difficulty telling between gold and red sometimes.
It's because you're a dog.
That's true.
You're barely seeing any of these colors. You don't count.
Gael doesn't even see color.
That's true. He's the only one who can actually say it and mean it. Everyone else is just posturing.
Okay.
I'm
dude.
Switzerland.
She's like in World War II, she's neutral. Get it?
Is this the
No,
first
no, no.
time?
Well,
Hold up. How often has the film been in her head in the narrative? How often have we gotten this? Because I don't think that was in the first film.
here
right?
and there.
Sprinkled around.
Did we get that
Um,
before?
What is going
It
on?
might have been.
Whose territory are these people
back. Who knows? Back to the Switzerland thing. what her metaphor was less about being neutral and more that she loves hiding Nazi gold.
Oh my god. So in this metaphor, who are the allies and who's the Axis?
I'm gonna go
here we
Jacob
go.
allies,
Okay.
Edward Axis.
I agree, actually.
Okay, hold the fuck up. Jacob is projecting so hard. Remember his line, like, he's got his claws in you. He's like, oh, you want to meet? He shows up, like, buff, like, oh, I'm just happening to not wear a shirt right now. Like, he's being the manipulator, and he's trying to blame Edward
No.
while he's doing it.
No,
He's
Sorry, dude,
projecting so
forgot my shirt.
hard.
We have
He's a
esta-
sociopath.
we have established
This
that,
kiss is real.
we have established that their clothes rip when they turn into werewolves, so it makes sense.
He was
for
holding
him.
his shirt in his fucking hands,
Yeah,
and he's wearing
in
pants.
case he needs.
He's
to
wearing pants.
Yeah, but
In
that's
case he
that's
needs
just
to wolf
decency.
out.
That's just he's being
Look
a
at
nice
this.
guy.
It's
He probably,
courtesy.
like, pissed all over himself beforehand to make him real musky.
Oh my god.
Yep.
She's into that.
You, know,
then
you
he's,
just
like,
don't get it.
rubbed against her, and now she's marked.
Yeah.
So why did they drop her off? What's the deal here? Does she have to chill with him? Like, is there a quota she needs to meet?
She's going to a party.
I don't know. This movie is a series of scenes where Edward drives Bella to Jacob.
No, because remember at the beginning, the conditions for her to be ungrounded from her dad was that she had to hang out with a dog.
She gotta
too.
hang out with the dog.
Yeah. She
Yeah.
can't just hang out with Edward. She has to
Yeah.
hang out with other people, like Jacob, he says.
All right, back to Nazis.
Yeah.
I think I think Jacob. Yeah, I would agree. Jacob and the werewolves would be the allies, and the vampires would be
Yeah.
the Axis powers. 100%
Exactly.
along those lines. They're just much more organized.
Yeah.
Ever.
Ruthlessly efficient.
I can't, I'm wondering, because it seems like they throw in a new bullshitty rule every movie. I'm wondering how bullshitty the new rule of this movie will be, where it's like she'll like high five one of them, and he'll be like, "Oh no, you've started a war!" Like,
Oh no, a second secret
oh
war
no,
has
this was
begun.
another one of the
You
rules
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, like I'm waiting for that one. This movie. Let's see how it goes.
Ah, little rascal. Ah, he's so presentable and nice.
He got noogied.
Rough housing.
Ah. Okay. Magic.
It's magic. I'm a two-spirit warrior.
Did you ever transform into anything else, like a bear?
Or like, I don't know, a Jeff Bezos.
Ooh, that'd be a good thing to transform to.
Here's the interesting thing. They can all turn into whatever. They just love dogs.
Oh, here we go.
Oh no. Is that the fucking... This guy reminds me of somebody.
He does have
Bill
a
Nye,
face.
he's a
Oh my
science guy,
god, this
he-
is so funny. I love how the werewolves are all natives.
Do it.
And so it's like a real Pocahontas story, you know?
It is a little
Yeah.
weird.
You might even call it Dances with Wolves.
Exactly, yeah. You might even call it James Cameron's Avatar.
So you
Yes.
have to burn them. Yeah, we have to burn them to kill them.
You might even call it James Cameron's Avatar 5.
Yep.
A lot of screaming.
The Revenant.
Oh, it's Victoria. Get it? It's like an analog to what's going on now.
Dude, this is The Revenant. This is the opening scene.
Oh, God.
I think it's The Revenant.
Wait, their chief's name is Ahi Ahi Tuna?
That's a tuna.
Yeah, like the fish.
Oh, that's a good face.
I love it. Oh my god. Re-contest. And they read. So loud. Oh, can she just do that?
and there was much reeing, and they rejoiced.
So she wasn't a werewolf. Oh, she's like Eowyn, like I am no man. I will stab. Get it? Anyone?
No.
Come on, guys.
No.
Just give me that
Oh!
Sounds like
sound.
Lord of the Rings. No.
Hey, what? The shirt's not even like ripped. She stabbed herself without even making a
Yeah, I
puncture
don't think
hole.
you even pierced the skin.
That was really weird.
Oh my god! So she stabbed herself to distract.
Yeah.
as a distraction.
That's the funniest fucking thing. But to
I
be
think
fair,
she invented cutting for girls.
the
to
logic,
get attention.
The logic of it does sound like some, traditional mumbo jump. You'd find it in the Bible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or in
Every
Stephanie
culture
Meyer.
has their own stupid stories.
Oh, I wonder if that's going to be reincorporated. I wonder if we're going to
Probably.
get somebody.
Bella's gonna
sacrifice-
stab herself.
Yep.
Bella's gonna stab herself.
to distract. To distract
Oh no,
Charlie.
you're totally
To distract-
right. This
Remember
is
how like
exactly,
Charlie,
this
like
is
she got
exactly
a paper
what's gonna
cut,
happen.
and Charlie just lunged at her from a paper
Oh, that's
cut.
gonna be fun.
Like,
Oh, Charlie was gonna eat the shit out of her after she got that
so
paper
imagine what
cut.
happens if she stabs herself. That's
Ah!
Oh, sniffs.
That was really funny. That was really weird.
so we're getting more. We're creating an army of vampires. I think is still what's
Dude,
going on here.
I can't.
Yeah.
And
These
guys,
movies are just getting more and more entertaining.
I'm enjoying it.
I hate the fans. They don't know which ones are the good
as
ones.
the ratings go down, our entertainment goes up,
I know.
as is tradition.
All
I'm
right,
an
Riley
asshole.
Beers.
Riley Beers, ladies
Oh
and
my
gentlemen.
God.
What?
That's how it works. Remember when
What,
Edward fell in the last movie and he got a crack in his face? It's because he's
Oh,
made
yeah,
out of like
and
porcelain.
he sort of cracked
Yeah.
like marble.
They're
was
like
weird.
shiny marble.
They're like shiny rock monsters,
Yeah,
like Noah.
exactly. I love it when movies attempt to do like the whole like live news thing and something always feels really off about it.
Yeah.
You can probably, instead of paying your B team for that shot, you could probably just like hire a real news crew for cheaper and just like get
Probably,
them to
yeah.
record a thing, you know? Certain movies have actually
P.S.
done that.
We're back to gold eyes, guys.
Yeah, that's weird.
I think maybe
Does
just
anyone
maybe
know why?
The,
Does anyone?
maybe the effects people just forgot for
It's
those couple
daytime,
scenes.
maybe.
It could be a daytime.
I'm gonna have a word with Andrew about this. Hey, I know you did the sparkles, but what's up with the eyes?
Okay, so hold on.
I think the eyes
Hold
were
on, hold on,
practical,
hold on.
though.
So Victoria's creating an army of vampires by biting humans, but doesn't that violate the treaty?
Yes.
Shouldn't there be a race war now? Like, wasn't the treaty from
All right,
the
we're
last
already
quoting
is,
you on that.
so they can do whatever.
like the treaty from the last film was, you can't do that because race war. So why is there no race war right now?
Because the race war is
Uh,
already on, so the guy can do whatever. It's a free for all.
Okay, well, let me keep reading where we left
I
off.
don't
While
believe
Charlie
you.
Swan investigates the disappearance of Riley Beers, Edward suspects his disappearance was caused by the newborn vampires. Furthering his suspicions is Riley's intrusion into Bella's room. We got to that. Although Edward fears for her safety, Bella insists that Jacob Black and the rest of the werewolf pack would never harm her, but Edward is still unconvinced.
Did anyone know that Jacob's last name was
I
Black?
did not. I'm very glad.
I just learned that right now.
Because this was news to Scott.
Big old Jack Black.
Jake Black.
Same thing.
Okay, I'm not reading any further because,
Spoilers.
yeah.
Spoilers.
Where's his cop T-shirt? How am I supposed to know he's a cop?
Yeah.
Well, at least he's got the mustache, so I know
That's
he's
true.
a dad.
He's either a dad, a cop, or a pedophile.
Now he just looks like the brother who did too much coke in Jane Austen's Mafia in 1998. That's what I know him
Interesting reference.
Unless we turn everyone into vampires, fucking idiot.
So, question:
Like,
Oh.
yeah, everyone can be immortal.
from. Vampire World.
Yeah. Just turn all your friends into vampires.
if
Close
you,
circle.
if
Nobody
you
you
bite
love will
someone-
die.
If you bite someone when they're old, do they stay old
Yes.
for the forever?
That's the logic.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why Edward totally looks 17.
Mm.
As his
Forever
canon, he is
17.
17.
Yes.
There are a lot of degenerative diseases.
There are a lot of
aren't-
degenerates.
that aren't like related.
There are a
to,
lot of degenerate diseases.
that just come with time. Like it's not like you just die because you're too old. It's like things happen to your body.
But that's
on
a part of aging.
biological
And
level.
I know it's stupid, and this is why this
Like,
is
your
fantasy and
teeth
it doesn't exist in
would be
real life.
fucked. Your ears would be enormous. You know,
Hey, shut up.
Well, they might just stop growing. They turn into fucking marble or some shit.
True.
Like, I don't know.
like you'll get
Yeah,
all,
you
you
just
get
saw
Alzheimer's.
a guy's head break.
Like what's happening to their telomeres?
Ooh, I do like having Alzheimer's forever. That's a good one.
This almost bugs me as much as that Itchy and Scratchy episode where they hit the same xylophone note, but it produces 2 different tones. What am I supposed to believe? Like it's a magic xylophone or something?
His hand is like straight up gray. He is dead. How would anyone think he's right for her? It just doesn't make sense to me.
He's cold. Think how cold she is right now.
Yeah, but like that's why he's a good summer
She
boyfriend.
needs a quilt just to be warm.
She can maybe have him in the summer, but
As a treat.
all through spring,
They have to be fully
is dog
clothed.
time.
She's wearing a
Yeah,
sweater.
she can have a little
How come
Edward
he has
in the
a
summer as a
reflection
treat.
in the mirror?
They forgot.
I thought
Let's
he
be
wasn't
honest.
supposed to have a reflection in the mirror.
Look at this. They can be
He's
outside.
not.
Look at this juxtaposition. With Jacob, she can be outside. He can keep her warm. It's just out. It's just
Go on
outdoorsy.
nature walks.
It's beautiful.
She can
With-
fuck a dog.
Exactly. With Edward, she just has to be like in a coffin, like indoors all the time. He can't go outside. It's awful.
I don't think that they hang
just
out in
sparkles.
coffins in this universe.
He just sparkles if they go outside. She can't even go outside.
Yeah, it's just sparkling though.
If you had a choice between sleeping in a coffin and fucking a dog, seems like an obvious choice. Why would you choose to sleep in a coffin?
Oh
If you had a
no, he
choice.
just admitted his love for her.
Oh no, it's like he's been in love with her and we didn't know that before, but now we know it because he said it.
Oh, this is news.
Yeah, it's clear you don't feel that way. This is really fucking rapey. He's a piece of shit. She just said no and he's trying to convince
No,
her.
he's the
what the
best.
fuck? This is
You're
problematic,
projecting all
dudes.
of your
Making-
problems
This is
onto
problematic,
Bella.
dudes.
No, you're just thinking about
Look,
all
no,
the times
She
you were raped.
said
Jacob
no.
is great.
No.
Fucking deal with it.
He's making an appeal to her emotions.
Oh yeah. He's gonna take it to court.
He's making a case for himself, and rightly so.
He's trying to help her make the right decisions.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah,
She's
he has
gonna make
her
his-
manipulative.
best interests
That is-
in mind.
That is toxic.
No, this is what he just said. He said, "You don't have to change for me. I'm not gonna make you a werewolf. Like, I'm not gonna force
So
you
Yeah.
to
she
forfeit."
said no.
She doesn't know yet. He's trying to
No,
convince her. He's trying to convince her.
No,
all right?
stop it.
look,
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 look
she
at
has
that.
to
I'm
bite her lip
warm.
for 8 or 9
I'm
hours, and then
warmer,
she'll figure it
see?
out.
My heart is
I'm the
beating.
warm one.
Oh, he's so
Exactly.
warm. He's fuzzy.
Stop
Hey,
it! She
okay,
said
okay.
no, and then he went in for the kiss.
All right,
She
all right.
This
likes
is terrible.
it. She
She
likes
pushed him
it.
off.
All right.
This should end here.
She's
Thank
a-
you. That's so funny. She just broke her fucking hand.
All right. All right. Listen. All right. I'll give you one
Oh
thing.
my God.
That was a bad look.
That was.
That wasn't. Look,
Turns out.
admittedly,
Turns
not
out I'm a
great.
better judge of character here.
No, it was a fit of
Hey,
passion.
my
the movie's
God.
not over. Things
This
can
is so
change.
funny.
Things can change, okay? You just don't believe in second chances.
Jacob
You have to
forever.
believe in second chances.
Yeah,
Hey, it's Switzerland.
Adam's a lot more about punishment than rehabilitation.
Yeah, I bet you support the private prison system too.
Loves the private prison
Yeah, totally.
system.
Yeah.
Just started
Loves
loving
it.
like red herrings. It's like you're probably a Nazi.
Yeah, she was being crazy. I was being reasonable.
You know that's common knowledge. Dogs' faces are indestructible. It's not
I mean,
like
have you
regular
ever punched a
flesh
dog? It
or
really
anything.
hurts.
I mean, he's a werewolf. Let's
Yeah, he's like a really strong dog.
Yeah, but wasn't his argument like, see, feel this, real flesh?
Yeah,
Like,
I think
apparently
that-
it's not.
That really undercuts your argument if you just punch him and then it's like
I mean,
Man of
it's
Steel.
Yeah, like,
it's
he's
real.
made of rock.
It's real flesh than vampire.
True, it
it's
is
still magic, but just real.
It's like
than
Wolverine. His
vampire.
bones are made of adamantium. It's like you can't break that, but he's still
Yeah.
alive. He's still, a wolf.
Yeah.
It's like that.
Wait, it's Wolverine?
Who's this character?
I don't remember if
Awesome
we've seen her
question.
before.
That's Rosalie, is it?
I hope she's introduced as her best friend.
No, she's Peter Fasinelli's wife. I think.
Okay.
I just could have
Wish I was
sworn it
Peter
was a different
Fasinelli's
actress
wife.
last film.
It probably was.
I'm pretty sure it
Who's
was
to
a
say?
different actress. If this is still Rosalie, I envy you because she's
I
mortal.
think it was Anna
because
Kendrick
she has
last
mortality.
movie, or am I totally
wait, we're getting there.
misunderstanding
We're
the
going there.
characters?
Hold on. This is good. See, now we're gonna get the same argument from the other side.
You have a choice.
Yeah, you're choosing wrong. You
What
can't
the
choose mortality.
fuck?
Yeah.
It's amazing how everybody in the movie just tries to manipulate her, and she has like
They're
zero
trying
agency.
to
Basically,
guide her
Other vampires
making the
are
right
team
decision.
Jacob.
even people that aren't trying to fuck her, like
It's because it's not.
Come
Have you
on.
considered? It's not about manipulating her. It's about helping her make the right
No.
decision. And okay, imagine if I told you, hey, you could be immortal. Like
hold
that-
on, I want to hear her argument.
Okay.
You can like totally have a family or something if you're not a vampire.
The 30s when everyone just hung out in parks
Oh,
and wore hats.
and wore hats. I miss the hats. Yeah, don't do that, Bella. Don't be in love with the idea of love.
Look. Yeah.
like bitch, you can kill
Look.
yourself at any moment if you regret it. You've lived,
And everyone
you've
wore
lived so
suits.
many
You don't do the
lives already.
vampire
Everyone wore
thing.
suits all the time.
Yep. You
There
could settle
she
down
Oh
with
my God.
Jacob,
Oh my God.
have puppies.
Was this her life that she regrets not continuing? Being raped
Yes,
by a drunk
getting
man?
raped by a mustachioed drunk man. Lord,
Oh, yeah.
I
What
miss it.
the
She's
fuck
like,
is
I
going
miss
on?
the 30s.
When
And
men
this is
were
her
men.
argument.
What?
Like, it was super cool. She's got like this extreme, I don't know if there's an official name for this syndrome, but the whole like grass is greener or like
Right.
idolizing the past, you know, this is like the extreme version of it. She's literally getting raped. She's like, I miss this.
So she was.
I think it's called being a bitch.
Carlisle.
Then he didn't even need to bite you then, right? If you're already leaking.
Oh, she killed them all.
Yeah, well, once you're leaking, the vampires come seeking.
So wait, did Carlisle
Turn her into a vampire.
turn you into a vampire because he was hungry or because you were going to die anyway?
I think
and
it
he
was
just
because
saved
she was
you?
gonna die.
So then what's her fucking issue?
Oh no, it said she said he smelled the blood, so maybe it was because he was hungry.
like, but
Maybe it was both. Maybe it was a twofer.
like, what's your fucking
Maybe it was
deal?
a happy accident.
What's
I like
the
how we're-
argument?
I like how
What
we're
are
in the
the- what
third
is the
film.
argument you're making?
we're finally getting some development on this character, who no one
We
asked
are.
for.
I'm
by
not
the
sure
way.
how this story applies to
Bella?
Bella.
Yeah,
But
like, what is the
it's
argument?
a fun story. Yeah, a guy almost raped me, and then a vampire turned me, and then I killed the guy, and I don't know,
Oh
I
my
guess you should
God.
date the dog.
That's what I miss the most. Possibilities. Sitting on a front porch somewhere. Fucking do it! There's nothing stopping you!
Go
No, but
sit
yeah, but she
on
can't,
the
she can't
front
do that
porch
now, right? She can't
now.
like be old. She wants the gray hair. She wants the experience of life.
Fucking
She
VR
wants
is
her
not that
cells
far
to
away.
die.
Hey, you know what?
You know? You can, like, you having immortality means that, like, you'll make it to the point in time where people get to choose their own reality anyway.
That's
Like,
a-
100 fucking years from now, VR will be so sick that, like, you won't even tell the difference between that and real life. So just hang on for another, like, what?
Hang on.
Half of the life that you've already lived,
See,
and
you're
you'll be
just
fine.
making it like a cold, rational argument, but this is an emotional place that she's
Oh,
coming
yeah.
from.
This is a woman's movie.
Like no, it's not a woman's movie. It's she's talking about how when you don't
I'm so
have
mad you said that before me.
she's talking about how when you don't have something, it becomes the one thing that you want. All right? It's an emotional point. I'm trying really hard to stand this film.
Something's coming.
Is it a macro fetish? This guy's delivery is excellent. Can we appreciate the acting on this guy?
I love Riley Beers.
Why don't vampires ever?
Were they all fighting the car?
I don't know what's going on, but it's really funny.
Did they beat up a car?
Why don't vampires ever recruit people with mustaches? Why
Okay.
are all the vampires clean shaven?
There's Dakota Fanning.
That's actually a great question. There's no vampire facial hair.
They're all
Are they
like clean
smooth
shaven.
all the way down?
Hmm.
Is Edward a smooth boy?
See, I'm very perceptive.
You are.
That's another thing about vampires.
Oops.
What if she wants to grow a mustache later? Oh, she's
What if she wants to grow a mustache later?
Move your mic back up a little, Gail.
Your sister's better.
I think she just hexed him, by the way. I think she just like did the whole. This is like the pain woman from the other time where she went pain. And then
Oh,
he
she
went,
is
yeah.
the pain
Yeah, I
woman.
think she
That's
just, like,
right.
did a
She
thing.
says pain and then vampires hurt.
Well, your sister's doing a lot better than you these days anyway, so. Isn't that crazy how that happens?
I love it when that
You
happens.
got fucking other
It is.
Olsen.
Elizabeth
You know?
Olsen.
Yeah. Just like the first one is the one that makes their name famous, and then they get addicted to crack. And then the second one's like, yo,
Yeah.
I don't want to turn out to be like my sister, but she's got the name. She just winds up doing much better later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although aren't both of the Olsen twins like married to Illuminati billionaires? They're probably doing okay.
Yeah, where do you think they get their crack?
Yeah, great speech.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's relevant to her current situation.
Uh-huh.
Oh, writing.
Is this Pitch Perfect?
My eyes are gold again.
I like how Edward is reacting to this. Like he hasn't attended like
More like
100
bitch
of
perfect.
these.
Nothing's permanent.
Except immortality.
Except being a vampire.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't
What's-
say a vampire.
All right.
I mean,
Bella's speech.
It's no
I
David
wanna be a
Foster Wallace,
vampire.
but I'll give it to her.
In this world, you can't turn werewolves, right? Just like
I don't
in
think
this
so, no.
world, all Native Americans are born wolf and that's it, and no one else gets to
I
play.
believe
Those are the rules.
so, but I could be wrong.
That sucks.
I'm not 100%. Someone might have to look up. You know, there might still be hope on that front.
Computer, show Twilight werewolf rules. Actually, computer cancel. Computer, show Twilight werewolf porn.
I knew that was
Thank
coming.
you, computer.
Yes, Dexter.
I'm sorry, Scott. That is not safe for work.
They
Okay.
fucking Twilight loves the
God.
band Muse. Apparently.
They're edgy.
Yeah.
Or maybe Muse just became
Muse
too
is edgy?
mainstream. No, I'm like saying the Twilight fans
Man.
are edgy.
Ah.
I like some Muse songs, but the lyrics are so repetitive and so vague.
Was
What do
my
you like,
right
Madness?
hook-
What do you like? A second song by Muse?
Fucking Knights of
I'm
Sidonia.
sorry about almost raping you.
That's one.
Newborn.
No, just
Inner
showing
animal.
off.
Isn't that hot? He has like an inner animal that he can control. And she
No,
finds
stop
it
No,
charming.
I don't.
Look,
No.
look at her. She's smiling. She
Okay.
finds it charming.
This you
I don't like
okay?
I don't like
if
this character.
someone
Oh, little wolf thing.
if someone won't fucking take no for an answer, and then a few days later is like, "I'm really sorry," don't fucking buy it. Don't trust
Why
that.
not? It's a
Because
second
he's
chance.
good for you.
No, no,
he
no, no,
was
no.
sorry.
No, no, no,
he
no, no,
made
no,
a
no.
mistake and he learned.
You got to give people second
No,
chances.
that's not how things work.
Okay, well, how did they work?
The world is a cruel and dark place.
Okay.
The end.
Coming from a vampire.
Yeah, when you're on Team Edward, everything's bright and fluffy when you're Team Jacob.
Just listen to what Rosalie said. It's about the possibilities. That's the best part
Yeah.
about not being a vampire.
All right, we've made it to the end of paragraph 2.
All right, let's hear it.
Yay!
It's During one of her visits, Jacob confesses that he is in love with Bella and forcefully kisses her. She punches, furious, she punches him and sprains her head. And Edward later threatens Jacob and tells him only to kiss her if she asks him to. Bella even revokes the invitations of Jacob and his pack members to her graduation party. But when Jacob apologizes for his behavior, she forgives him. So yeah,
Aww.
nothing that was too difficult
Yay.
to understand.
And now she and Jacob are getting married. Because Edward was too cold.
So again, Victoria's kind of hell-bent on this mission to kill Bella. She's the main antagonist of the series, I guess. But I don't know. She seems a bit of a minor character. We don't really see much of her scheming and planning.
I mean, we barely see her.
She's more of just looming, in the background.
Well, because the antagonist in the overall scope of the story is an afterthought. It's about whether she's going to fuck a bat or a dog. That's the story.
Imagine being in all the Twilight...
I assume her editor at some point said, add an antagonist.
Imagine being in all the Twilight movies and also The Last Airbender by M. Night Shyamalan. Because that's
that's fucking
it's
sick.
I'm so jelly. I'm actually jealous.
That's the dream.
She's gonna stab herself to save Jacob.
I know.
I'm calling it. I'm calling it.
It's going to be great.
She hasn't fallen once this movie. I wonder if it's going to make up for it.
Oh, yeah. What's going on?
So no race war
she
yet.
loves
They're
him
getting
now.
along. These two
Oh, yeah. That's true.
rivaling clans.
He's not getting along.
I call him Charlie, but it's Jasper.
He's like an earthbender.
So they're practicing for the inevitable fight with Victoria's henchmen and women.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nice bracelet. Where'd you get it? I hope a dog.
What if he?
didn't
What if he
get
gets
you.
her a bat necklace, like a necklace
yeah.
with a little
Oh
bat?
my god.
She's just rocking so
And they
many
start-
fucking
They're just one upping
weird
each
furry
other with
things by the end
different
of it, you know?
trinkets and shit.
Yeah,
So much bat versus
Oh
wolf
my
gear.
God.
yeah.
Look at them; they're so
She's
cute.
got two personas.
Don't you just want to pet them?
How could you, Adam? How could you be against that team?
True.
They're cute.
And for this team of all teams,
Yeah.
look at them, pale.
The other team can't even decide what goddamn color their eyes are.
He's a rapist.
He recognizes Jacob in his wolf form.
I mean, good points made on both sides, but I stand by my choice. This is how to
awkward
beat up
because they can't
babies.
talk. They can't talk because they're wolves, and they
They
can't
should
transform.
be. Can we agree
can't
they should be
transform
able
back
to
into
Bark
talk?
one
naked.
for yes.
Yeah.
Bark six
Like
times
this is
for
really
no.
awkward. If they have a question, they're fucked. They have to go back to being humans, and they're naked, so they can just ask a question.
I mean, they could raise a paw if they had a point to make,
Oh.
and
That's
then
actually-
bark something in Morse code.
So when they transform into dogs, do they get the dog brain? They just he just throws a
Yes.
fucking stick. They get distracted.
Yeah, they're all dog brains.
All right, hold on. We're learning something important.
There's an alliance now.
They hug too hard.
What does that mean?
You got to trick them.
Okay,
Okay.
this music though.
Why are they in werewolf form to just hear they're just talking?
It's a power move.
I assume they're about to practice. Not of my nature.
This guy is the
This
chattiest
music.
Chad in Chadsville.
This is so annoying. He said Colin in the soundtrack, but it sounded like Cullen.
Yeah. Oh, this guy's so badass,
Dummy.
guys.
Just fucking-
Jasper's.
You big dummy.
I want to fuck
Play
Jasper.
the Rocky theme instead.
Oh, Carlisle. Ooh. Oh man, he's so perfect for the role.
This is so annoying
Look
and
at
boring.
Jasper. Look at him doing a little walk. His little head's tilted slightly forward.
Ah,
Robert
is this Ip
Pattinson
Man?
and Peter Fasinelli, born fighters.
these movies always get so slow when it gets to the action scenes. Isn't that weird? It's so crazy.
How is the
It's the
action
opposite.
always the most boring thing? How do they do it?
Yeah.
Oh, triple Salco.
The secret, Bad directing.
It's like, okay, they cut to Bella, but like, what was that expression? Like, what's the point of cutting to her, right?
Is this supposed to be like badass?
When you cut to the main character, it's like, how are they feeling in that moment? But they cut to her, but that information still isn't there, right? It's like,
there.
then you've lost the plot.
You
You
just have
don't
to
know the
interpret
point.
Yeah,
you don't know
Bella's
the point of cutting to the main
conveying
character.
emotion.
You just have to interpret it.
That's a huge fucking
Pretty
dog.
big.
Oh my god.
Kiss the dog.
I mean, how could you resist?
Kiss it.
How are
Man, that's a big dog.
you?
Man, you
just
got a
wanna
big dog.
pet him.
Man, you got a big dog.
Oh, why is the color getting all weird?
This is magic.
He can't really talk back.
Say something.
Just vomits.
or just eat your pussy.
come
Whatever.
on.
Do whatever you
Come on.
want.
Aw, come on. How can you? You know.
She loves him. Team Jacob.
As a friend.
No.
As a pet,
As a husband. As a pet. As a pet.
as you love a pet. They didn't. The werewolves didn't practice at all. It was just the vampires
They just
practicing on each
watched.
other.
No, they like to watch. I'm a dog.
Bye.
I think the dogs look better than the first two movies. I think they've improved a little
They
bit.
are improved. I think it's the size difference.
It could be the size difference.
Hey, they're setting up the sacrifice plot.
My sacrifice.
Ooh. I hope we get a little Creed at the end of this.
We're gonna get a flashback.
You're a cutter,
You've been bit a lot.
but you're a boy. Boys can cut?
battle scars.
No, some boys are uncut.
Man, that shit-eating grin. Confederate. Was this person in the American Civil War?
Ooh, I wonder what side he was on. Hope it was the good one with the cooler flag.
Oh my god, what's happening with your accent?
Little lady.
And he's got his mouth.
Why did you become Southern?
You become Southern when your mouth is just on one side of your face.
Yeah.
That's how you become Southern.
having a
That's true.
stroke?
Hey,
That's why everyone with Bell's palsy is Southern.
is this Brokeback Mountain?
Yes.
Ooh, who's he gonna fuck? That horse?
Was Heath Ledger alive when this movie was filmed?
No.
Oh,
No.
oh, was Jake Gyllenhaal?
Very recently dead.
Yeah.
Maybe the year before.
And an officer. Oh my, he'll do nicely. He'll fit perfectly between my thighs.
There's a lot of
You're talking
fucking
about him or the horse?
flashbacks that don't add
Oh, the
anything
horse
to the
bowed!
movie.
Did you see the horse bow?
Take notes, Adam.
You're interpreting
Yeah,
too much.
you could.
It's smelling
You
the
could
ground.
stand to be a more polite horse. It at the exact same time as him. That's a good horse.
This is like
You could
John
learn
Favreau
something
shit,
from
you
that.
know? Like, I'm sorry, they're not bowing at the beginning of The Lion King 2019. They're just looking at the dirt.
Vampire armies? Wait, that makes the Northern Victory even more impressive.
That's true. The South had vampires
What
and
the
lost.
fuck?
What a bunch of fucking losers.
Who was for first?
Hmm.
Wait, that's not how it works. She would be first in command. Crush his skull.
Ugh.
Yeah, when I look at Jasper, I think American Civil War.
You're gonna hurt your throat again, Adam.
No, that was fine.
Is this Red Dead Redemption?
Sad.
Oh my god! What the? What are you? What?
So his X-Men power is being emotional.
What
was
the
that
fuck
sound
was that?
effect? What was that sound effect?
I think that boy was made of metal,
yeah.
I believe. I mean,
You're
some
like-
are made of rocks.
it's like
some are made
a
of metal.
picking up ammo sound effect in like a video game or some shit. Like, what was that?
I found Alice.
Clink.
What was she doing? Did she
I love how much character development we get in this
Yeah,
movie.
it's great.
Everybody gets their
This is the
own
best.
flashback.
We've got Jasper. We've got Rosalie. We got a little bit.
And
of
it's
Carlisle,
all
I guess.
super relevant to Bella.
Totally.
Yeah. They're really fleshing everything
Yeah,
out.
it's because she doesn't know what she wants, and he was explaining to her how when he became a vampire, he thought he knew what he wanted, but in reality, it was the person who made him a vampire. She was stealing men's souls and making them her slaves. Although perhaps the
Well,
same could be said of all religions.
True. Well, what's lucky is Jacob knows what she wants and can tell her.
Yeah.
That's what you want in a mate, an assertive
Jesus Christ.
person
Yes.
who knows what they want and how to get it.
All right. You got too many whispery bitches. You got to cut one
Is
loose.
this ASMR? Okay.
Is that you whispering, Scoot, or is
I
it
think
the movie?
That is. I think that's Scoot whispering.
Look, if you can't tell,
I know, right?
then it doesn't matter.
I was like, is it really that stupid?
I was I was enhancing the movie.
It was blending in perfectly.
That was augmented movie.
That was a really weird cut.
A little bit.
They're breaking the fucking 180-degree rule, and it's really pissing me off. It's really
I hate
jarring.
Filmmaking.
Holy shit, what's going on with this scene? Way to make something like way more complicated than it needs to be. That was like 5 shots. Like,
Are you okay, dude? I don't know if that's how you pick up people.
He's more than okay. He's Riley Beers.
True. I like how much screen time this actor is getting.
This strong-jawed man is receiving.
Dumbledore's army.
Bjork's army of me.
Nibble. Good army. Although it is just you.
That's
Or
why
I guess
good.
it's Bjork.
Bjork's probably a vampire.
Yeah,
Oh, most certainly.
she's gonna be a Viking. What is with the way you're talking right now? Is she like turned into some fucking
Oh my God.
valley
Yeah.
girl in that one moment?
That's so.
So, like, I don't know. Are you fighting or like not fighting? I don't
Yeah.
even get it.
You have cancer? That's like so lame.
Weird.
Like people just like pay you because they like don't want to be around you. Like you're bad.
Forget this. I'm gonna go play with my dog.
Fuck poor
Always
people.
I wanna be with you and make believe with you.
Big Erasure fan.
Oh yeah.
I mean, who isn't? That song rocks.
I only know
Have
it
you
from that fucking
Robot Unicorn
yeah,
Attacks?
Flash game.
Robot Unicorn Attack.
Yeah.
I like how everyone's played that game.
It was a big thing.
It was like as big as Jacob's Traps, which are still not
Well,
that big, but they
Let's
were bigger
not
in the
say
last
things we
film.
can't take back,
True,
but
Also,
He's a musky husky.
I like how Jasper
can smell his ass from
like
here.
doesn't have arms anymore. Like he's just had his arms behind his back.
All right, no,
the
you're gonna
past
have
two
to
films.
piss on her because they're not gonna get anywhere near his odor.
Also,
right?
he said "Oh, the
Yeah.
wolf." Like, can someone explain the joke?
Ode
no.
to Wolf translates to wolf water, which is piss. The end.
In French they call perfume eau de toilette, which is really weird.
Okay,
It's
it's
pretty
not
cool.
weird. Do you want me to explain to you why? It's
Sure,
bec-
yes.
It's because when you get up in the morning and you wash up, that's called doing your toiletries.
In the
French.
toilet.
Talking to the
Yeah.
mic.
Yeah.
Stop turning
Okay.
around.
Sorry, I'm used to turning around when talking to people. When you get up and
He's explaining directly to you,
I am looking
microphone
at
or
you.
not.
because it's so when you get up in the morning and you like wash your face and you shave and stuff, that's called like doing your toiletries in French. It's like
Yeah, you're doing the toilet.
you're doing the toilette, and then eau de toilette is one of
Yeah,
those
you're getting it, Adam.
Because one of those things is putting perfume on, or male perfume or whatever. Anyway, that's the distinction.
Why can't Bella walk?
She needs to get musky.
Is she just lazy?
She's trying to
Oh, she's getting real close.
infuse the sweat into her jacket.
I can think of a more efficient way of doing that.
I know, I smell like a dog. Best line.
Question. Has she fucked Edward yet? Because I don't think she has.
She hasn't fucked anybody.
Are they?
She's like,
No.
she's so
She's
stupid.
an absolute cock tease.
Do they ever fuck in
Yeah.
this? I guess
She
I'll
gets
find
off.
out.
Blah, voice crack.
Oh.
It's from destroying my throat earlier. She gets off on the power. She knows that she can control both of them.
All right, I get it. So he's legit trying to make her smell like him, to mask her scent.
Cool truck.
It's like a Porsche and a truck, and you're like, "That's a cool car. It's a nice truck."
Battle.
And not to be insulting, but you smell like a dog.
I like how she needs an alibi for a battle. That's kind of an interesting concept.
Like the next day, why weren't you at the battle?
Wait, they're leaving her alone?
Yeah.
With whom? Just like by herself? That seems like a bad idea.
Does her stupid dad not know anything that's going on?
He's completely clueless.
Is he like mentally deficient? What's his story?
He's like very much the Aunt May of this series. He literally no clue.
I guess so.
What was that, Peter? You're making money now? Well, that's nice.
What are you? Some sort of Spider-Man? Are you a Spider-Man, Peter?
Forgive us our trespasses.
Finish it!
Say it! From evil!
Finish it!
Good scene.
Great scene. Misery, misery, misery.
That's what you've chosen.
You know, I was a bit of a scientist myself. he's so good in that film. Holy shit.
He's good in every film.
He is pretty
He's
good.
good at
There's
everything.
no film
It's
he's
Willem.
not good in. He played Van Gogh.
True.
He
played a seaman.
He was an antichrist.
Yeah, he was
a
an
seaman.
antichrister.
Yep.
Hey, look, they're just having conversations that are relevant to her plot.
Something about marriage or
Sure.
something.
Fool me once.
Oh, they're talking about sex.
Just fucking toss her a condom and be done with it. Like, yeah.
But like, be a cool dad and make it a flavored condom.
All right, Bella.
Be even cooler and toss her a dental dam.
All right, Bella.
Ooh.
There's gonna be a point in your life when you're gonna have to get knotted. You need to prepare for that.
Now, look, it's going to feel weird and you're going to be stuck together for 30, 40 minutes afterwards. That's normal. Don't panic.
Just go to Bad Dragon. They have a lot of training materials.
Oh no.
You can practice before.
Official sponsor
Oh my
of the
God.
commentary. Bad Dragon.
I like how she had to explain to her dad that she's a virgin. He's like, fucking liar.
Oh, I just kind of assumed you were a whore. This is news to me.
Oh, he just said, I'm liking Edward a bit more. 'cause
The
he didn't
only
fuck
reason
her."
he
Oh.
didn't like Edward is because he thought that he
He
deflowered
deflowered her.
her. Exactly.
We just used the same.
He was trying to protect
used
her
the same
purity.
verb. Holy shit.
So her mentally enfeebled dad is Team Edward. How does that make you feel, Adam?
Well, no, he wasn't. He was trying to make her Team Jacob the whole time. Now he's coming around.
No,
He
but
knows-
now
'cause he knows
he just became
Jacob-
Team Edward.
He knows that Jacob is
Now
a
that he
stand-up
has all
guy
the
who
information,
would never do
he's Edward.
anything forceful to her. So that's why he wanted her to be with Jacob.
Yeah, because Jacob is a good boy.
Exactly.
No,
He never
he wanted her
forced
to be with
himself
Jacob
upon her.
because he thought she was already ruined.
Well, that's where
Yeah,
the
fine,
trash
go fuck
goes.
Jacob, I don't
Trash
care
goes in
anymore.
the trash can.
Yeah. Exactly.
What, he made her a bed?
Wow, you thought of everything, Edward. Did you also think of a kitchen and a toilet?
Wow, a bidet. Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
Can't wait to pressure wash my genitals.
Yes.
That smile is so weird.
But what about fucking?
Yes.
What about premarital sex?
That is the smile of someone who has never smiled before.
Okay, she wants to negotiate her condition. This is going to involve sex. I am ready.
Can vampires get boners or what?
They're not even alive, Adam.
I think
Of course they can.
I think
But
they
it's like cold.
always have
Oh
them.
my god, that sounds awful. Imagine a perfectly erect but cold dick sliding into you.
Yes,
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah.
I'm from Alberta, so
Oh no.
it's fine. I've done it.
I'm from Alberta and have a medical condition.
Bella,
I'm familiar with
I'm
it.
a Mormon.
What? Sorry?
What? Fucking her would risk killing her? Why? Because he can't control
Bella,
her.
Bella,
Oh no!
I'm-
When he says killing her, I
I'm-
think he means turning her into a vampire. Because they're like end of my life.
Or does he just
remember?
mean killing her? Is he worried that he might fuck her in half?
I
Yeah,
think he's
no.
worried that he might fuck her to death.
Once I get
Also,
going,
what
I'm
is
not gonna
this-
stop. Okay,
what-
I'm just letting
what-
you know right now.
What is this like vampire contagion which transmits through like blood transfusions but not through sex?
It's a virus.
Hmm.
I mean, if you have sex right, there shouldn't be a lot of blood. I mean, a little, sure.
I don't know. After you told me about running a red light, that's all I can think of.
We learned something.
I'm sorry I brought that into your lives.
Yeah. It doesn't matter.
Man, good thing you
Who's
got a
singing?
bed.
Is that Sia?
Maybe?
Sounds like her.
She probably wrote this song. I mean,
Almost.
she's written everything, right?
Or a Sia imitator.
Stop trying to take your clothes off. You want to do that part? Not tonight. He must have fucked a lot. He's like 90, right? To him, sex is just a banality. Like, this isn't a first time thing. Like, this might, like, that's the weird thing about sex.
No,
is
he's
that,
pushing a century.
like, if you're going to have sex with somebody and, like, that's around the same age as you have around the similar experience around sex, like, surrounding
That's
sex.
when he's a nerd.
So it's like, this is weird. It's like fucking a very old man is what's going on here, sexually speaking, for her at least.
Keep
Sure.
talking.
Okay.
There's
And
nothing
what would
wrong
that
with
be
that.
like?
No, there's nothing wrong with that inherently, but it's just not like the young adult fiction that Stephanie Meyer's trying to paint here as like this hot, like, oh my god, it's closer.
They're not at the same place sexually.
No, they're very
Stephanie
much not.
Meyer is basically like reverse, like you know how like the lolly artists will be like, it's like a 7-year-old, but actually
Right.
they're like 1,000 years
I'm
old.
1,000.
Stephanie Meyer's like, oh, he looks like a 17-year-old, but he's actually 90, right? So it's like the same sort of
Right.
thing going on.
Reverse anime
Yeah.
girl age rules.
It's the whole vampire subplot is just for that loophole, right? It fulfills it. That's the only thing she cared about. She just wanted it to be fucking
So by
17-year-olds.
reverse, you sort of mean the same.
Reverse as in the genders.
Ah, okay.
I like how they're talking about it. I don't get what that means.
Oh. Basketball?
Corded.
Is he calling her a slut? He's
I
calling her a
would've
slut.
groomed you.
He's like, yeah, well, I'm used to like a different sort of courtship. Like we go on strolls and promenades and stuff. You don't just throw yourself at me. That's
Ooh,
like
I
just
do
so
like
gauche.
a promenade.
That's so gauche for you to throw yourself at me like that.
It's
Is what
pronounced.
he's-
It's pronounced promenade.
Ooh, I could go for a nice tall glass
Yes, he
of
wants to
lemonade.
ask her dad's permission to fuck.
You're
Or
so
like Mary,
lame.
I think, is what he was
See,
talking
this is
about.
the problem.
I think
Here's
he was talking about marriage.
Jacob.
Here's another
Jacob
another
knows what he
problem
wants and takes it.
with vampires. Do you really want to date somebody who is so generationally divorced from you? that
No,
you
it's
can't
cool
even
because you'd
share
always
the
have cool
same-
things to learn and talk about.
But you can't even share the same like love
he
experience.
would teach
with
her
him.
about books, and
He
she would
doesn't
teach
even
him
have the
about like
internet.
fucking
He would
Snapchat.
teach her about books.
Yeah, because she's a
Books
Zoomer.
still exist.
No, not in her mind. She's on TikTok. He can teach her how to use the internet. I mean, she
She could teach
can
him.
teach him.
Yeah. But why do that when you can just get with Jacob? He already knows how to use the internet. He shares the
Yeah.
same interests with you. Like it's
Jacob's
just,
a
it's no,
TikTok
it's
celebrity.
A no-brainer.
He does wolf stuff on TikTok.
Wait, did she just agree to marry him? I don't know what happened.
I don't know.
We were arguing. We were busy arguing. Wait, is that a chess set? Is that I see kind of like a weird chess set looking thing in the middle of the screen.
It's
No,
a
it
chess
is
set
chess.
I don't know,
on the
Mr.
floor.
Ball.
It's a chess
My
set.
chess-
Chess!
My chest vision is tingling.
Oh yeah, these guys that nobody.
Oh,
actually
it's
cares
Victoria.
about.
We finally get to see her again. Oh, she's doing the same thing from before where she's puppeteering him.
I like how the war is at best a B plot.
Yeah, it's not very important. Ooh, words like anticipate. I like those.
We're all dead.
I mean, you've probably been alive for a really long time. I imagine you've seen a lot of people die. Maybe, I don't know, get over it? That he was gay.
You know what would kind of suck? If you were like really old, like 90 or whatever, but you still looked kind of young, like you still have to, like, you still feel the societal pressure to do your makeup every day. That's kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like at some point you would stop.
I getcha.
Like you wouldn't be like, here
like
we go
old
again.
people don't do makeup?
They do. They
What are you
do,
talking
but it's
about?
but it's like the same thing every day. You're not changing in
She
any
probably
way.
has to put on less makeup than someone who's like looks way older though, right?
I guess. I mean, the thing about old people is eventually you get to an age where you stop putting on makeup because you're over
'Cause you're
that
dead.
part of your life. You're like, I'm done trying
Because
to
you're
look
dead.
good. No, like
Not really. You'd be surprised.
my
Tim.
grandparents never put makeup on. My
Yeah, that's your
grandparents never wore
grandparents.
makeup.
Even your grandfather?
Even
My grandfather put
I just
on
meant
makeup
both
till
my
the day he
grandmothers. Okay,
died.
Been a lot of kisses.
my grandfather dabbled a bit. I won't lie. He was a Tim Curry fan.
My grandfather was a sassy queen until his last breath.
Is that like Bryce Dallas Howard or what? Like,
Actually, it might
that-
It actually might be.
kind
I
of looks
think
like
it's
her.
I think it's Bryce Dallas Buyers Club.
Mm.
What's she
I
doing?
think she has AIDS.
She's giving the trees
She's
AIDS.
wiping poo on the
She's
trees.
It's an insurrection.
Call that thorough. So she's trying to distract the newborns with her blood, I guess, is what's going on.
I hope they follow the trail right to her and kill her.
That's a very straightforward wish. You might get that. Great, I
And
see a
no
path from A
subsequent
to B to
movies.
C, and hopefully that's where the movie
Oh.
goes.
Well, and we got her.
So now they're like getting married, and she doesn't want to tell Jacob. She's telling Edward this right now. Like, I don't want
Yeah,
I don't want
because she
Jacob to see the
loves Jacob
ring.
more.
Speak of the devil.
Like, fucking Christ. Like, fucking just. Ugh.
He can feel
It's
the storm coming.
exhausting.
He's so in touch with nature.
Yum. A hat.
You want to put your finger on her mouth while you're at it? Face-off style?
Ooh.
No, I just agreed to marry Edward. Hope you don't
She
mind.
looks so weird with that hat.
She does.
But like
Well,
you
like
can
Bobby.
you can still be my dog.
So they're still doing this thing where he picks her up and walks around with her?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Jacob is basically
She's
like
lazy.
her Walmart scooter. Like she
Yeah.
could walk, but she's like, nah.
She has a mobility dog.
We're getting more of those
at 'em
violin
go.
up
Wee.
pitch that drop like so much.
Oh, the sparkliest.
This music, though, holy shit. This is over the top.
It's getting
Oh, he
epic,
is-
okay?
Luminous.
Some would even say voluminous.
Ooh, good hair.
L'Oreal, because I'm worth it.
What a silly shot.
That is really, really dumb.
What a stupid shot.
It's like
you were
some-
hiding in the lake for how long, asshole?
They were walking the entire time, but he just got like
They walked
that
across
tall.
the lake from one side to the other.
Yeah, this
It's
is like that
Pirates
one
of the
shot
Caribbean.
in Land of the Dead. It was really bad. I don't remember.
The Land Before Time.
It was
The
like
Land Before Time was the
2005
movie.
George A. Romero. It was bullshit.
Look at that. He doesn't shine or sparkle or whatever.
Oh, he got better. He got it out of his system. It's literally just one
I
guy
know.
bringing her to the other guy
Yeah.
over
They
and
just
over
trade
and
off.
over.
Like fucking you deal with her for a bit, you know?
Summer boyfriend, winter boyfriend, summer boyfriend, winter boyfriend.
I liked him better when he had long hair. I think that their short hair made him more of an asshole.
It
Man.
did, but I think the long hair might have also been stupid.
Yeah,
So
but
I'm
I
torn.
prefer my dogs dumb instead of, assholes.
You know, if this same
You know
plot
what? You're right.
if this same plot happened 10 years
She's shivering.
later when polyamory was invented, then they would be
True.
fine.
She's really cold. Guess who
It's
she,
true.
Guess who she
We
could
could have
use
solved
right now.
all of
Guess
this.
who she could use right now
We
that
could have
she's
solved
really
all
cold.
of this
They
with
could-
the
yeah.
2018 invention of polyamory.
Exactly.
He's like, what can I do? He's crying because he knows he can't warm her up because he's fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Here
It's
we're
almost like
getting it.
he's the worst
This is
boyfriend
so
in the
funny.
Oh
world.
my god,
This
we're
is
getting
so
the thing.
funny.
The thing
Oh
we're
my
talking
God.
about.
Yes, warm dog, warm dog,
Oh
warm
my
dog.
god, yes!
I like how they put her
Yes!
in this like specific
Yes!
scenario.
Yes!
Like they wrote this
Yeah.
so that she would need him right now. Like
I am hotter than you. He
Adam, we'll
said
be
it.
taking our written apologies now, thank you.
in her day-to-day
Oh my
life,
God.
she wouldn't be fucking camping in a blizzard on
This
a
is
mountain, you
so
know? Like
good.
this is a very
You don't
specific
know. You don't know
scenario.
what she does. You don't know her hobbies. She needs him. He's
it be-
better for her.
Like, oh yeah, he's useful in this very, very niche
I
scenario.
love it.
Like,
I love
God.
it. The argument that we're trying desperately to make. It's like they put the perfect.
It just made
she
for
wrote
us.
the
She-
perfect scenario for it.
she showed up here unprepared to face the actual
I am
environment.
so-
She doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
So on top of this.
I'm
Now,
surprised she brought a
that,
tent.
ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
is a good dog.
Faster if you took your clothes off. This
It's
guy
true.
is
That's what they
no
teach you in
joke.
Scouts. Y'all get naked and cuddle.
Oh,
Adam, you
my.
need to stop
That's what everybody did
bragging
in
about
Scouts,
getting
right?
molested in Scouts. It's not as cool as you think it is.
Yeah. Hey, man, what do you got to do? It's wolf time. Can't compete. After this trip,
wolf
next
time.
time they go out anywhere, Edward's just gonna be bringing like hand warmers and thermoses and shit. Like he's gonna be so over prepared for this specific
Weighted
situation.
blankets.
Never again will he be able to be like, "What can I do for you?" And she just looks at him like nothing, and he's like, "Fuck, I really should have."
You could get me a dog.
I like how they're whisper arguing while she's asleep.
I'm so mad at you. You need to. Oh, I swear to God, if you have a boner right now, I'm gonna be so mad.
This
at you.
movie is hilarious. It's so much better than
I
the
love
other.
it.
Like, it's just the series just keeps getting better.
I
and
can't
better.
wait to read the reviews.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what those people from the
I can
last
tell you
film
the
think
last
about
one
this
is the best one.
All right.
Good. Oh, okay, that's presumptuous.
And she's in love or
She
with
just
me.
voted
That's
to herself.
such bullshit.
Oh my god.
That right there is like cancel.
Jacob
worthy,
wouldn't lie,
honestly.
Adam. Dogs are physically
bullshit.
incapable of lying.
She won't.
If she's fucking engaged, dude, like fucking let it go.
Shut
What is
up.
wrong with you?
He knows what he wants.
It's an intriguing
He will
idea.
have it.
He smiles at the thought of killing him. Bit of a psycho. Okay. She's actually awake listening.
Yeah,
in.
she's just pretending to be asleep. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, she's heard the whole thing and is loving it. She's like, look at me manipulating these idiots.
Like, realistically, you shouldn't have a conversation like this unless her mouth is open, she's drooling, she's going, right? But she's very clearly pretending to sleep right now. That's not how anybody sleeps. Nobody sleeps that silently or that comfy looking.
Oh, you should see me sleep. You wouldn't believe it.
Oh my god, this conversation. Oh, he's such a nice guy. He's even considered the possibility.
Not really a human life, but I guess closer.
Well, this is nice. Definitely a redeeming quality for his character. Definitely shows maturity for his age. I mean, being 90. I wanted to kill myself. I just want to point out that you can't actually have a love triangle with at least one homosexual relationship in it, is what I mean. Like, you can't have a love triangle if one of the points in the triangle isn't gay. Because otherwise, just have a love, like, right angle.
Then it's just like...
That's true.
It's like, it's not a bowl.
Like, in order for it to be
like,
a true love triangle, Jacob and Edward would have to actually be in love. So it's a proper three-sided triangle.
A love 60-degree angle.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just have an angle. Like, you don't
it's
actually
just a
have...
line with like a point in the middle, you know? This is
Love
the
Line
same...
with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew?
This is the same fucking director as Hard Candy, 30 Days of Night, and Bandersnatch, the Black Mirror thing.
Oh my god. It's quite a...
Yes.
Crazy.
You'll also notice that the Twilight Saga Eclipse is his last feature film.
Unless you want to count Bandersnatch. I guess it's a TV movie, but...
I don't, because it wasn't. He also, I believe, directed the pilot of 2012's Awake, starring Dylan Minnette, Clay Jensen of 13 Reasons Why fame. Shared universe confirmed? Question mark. A dog. I seen it.
Wow, this was a terrible
please.
idea by them to camp out here.
Pets.
She is
pets,
woefully underdressed for this.
Pets.
Everybody.
Like, did you not bring a fucking jacket, you idiot? What are you doing right now?
Also,
like, you know, it's not just
he
cold
get
at night,
shorter?
it's snowing. There's snow in the air. What are you doing right now?
Negative degrees Celsius.
There should be condensation coming from their breath right now. I am an expert in this. I did my
Where
research.
is the director of Frozen?
Yeah, Adam Green knows a lot more than me on this one.
I defer to Mr. Green.
Yeah. I was...
Actually, it's so cold that it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I'm a scientist.
They're actually reaching hypothermia right now.
Mm-hmm. I was born in the cold, molded by it. You were merely adopting it.
Now you have my permission to die.
Stop it!
You want to wear something.
Oh, fuck. I hate movie set snow. It's so fucking bullshit.
It looks like
I'm
the
very
Wizard of
used
Oz.
to it, you know?
I am so done.
Very few movies that use real snow. Nike shoes. Nice.
Ooh, classic.
Just
teen
fucking everybody
angst.
kill themselves. The movie's done. You know?
They'll just die and then you'll feel better. Because I love you.
Jacob might have borderline personality disorder, but I'm still on his side.
He's a total piece of shit. I could tell from the beginning.
No, you're still wrong.
From the moment he cut his hair, I knew.
Oh!
Bitch, make up your goddamn mind!
Hey, she's choosing.
It's like every time Adam says something, Bella goes out of her way to make him look like an asshole.
Stop!
Yeah.
And
This is
prove to us that
disgusting.
she
This
is
is
Team
fine.
Jacob all the way.
Stop this!
Where's Edward?
Kiss that dog.
True though. Oh yeah, those arms are. Isn't this great cinematography?
Yeah.
Just on a set in front
they won
of
the
a matte
Oscar.
painting.
They did win the Oscar. Multiple Oscar award winner, The Twilight Saga, Eclipse.
I just want to point out, if you
Best
squint a bit,
cinematography, best dog.
if you squint a little bit,
Yeah.
the tattoo on his arm looks like the ISIS logo.
What's crazy is that, like, in the movie, she's kissing the
I
dop.
think you see what you want to see.
What's crazy is that in the movie,
yeah,
she's kissing a dog, but in real life, she's kissing a child.
That's true. It's both fucked up no matter how
Yeah.
you twist it.
So if you put them together, it's like she's kissing a puppy.
Yeah.
That's actually
Which is cute.
That is an excellent spin. That is an excellent spin. You should be a lobbyist.
Thank you.
Animal fucking.
She doesn't give a
be-
shit about anybody. She does all this shit in front of the other guy.
You know what?
You'd be amazed at the shit I can rationalize.
Like, this is one of those scenarios where if this was happening, where like social media was a thing, if this was like 10 years later, Edward and Jacob would team up and fucking record her and be like, gotcha, bitch, and make her like famous on the internet, like, you fucking slut. And just record her, just, like, pretend on her birthday, like, giving you a cool ass gift, and she opens it up, it's like just pictures of her fucking every dude. They'd be like, gotcha.
I love
You
you,
know?
more, she says.
Like-
I love you more, she
She
says.
is so rude. She is so rude to
What a
everybody. These are all awful.
She's a real
Actually,
Amber
Edward's the only
Heard.
one that's not like a complete asshole. Honestly,
I think you mispronounced Jacob.
no. Edward's the only one that's not like a
No.
complete piece of shit.
Jacob's a dog, and he's a good boy. So
here we
maybe
go.
think about that.
It's
before
Who's the
like
you
woman
time.
on
hang
the
off at
far
mouth.
left? Like, who was that?
I'll have to.
I don't know.
look
She's
again.
new. She's
That
helping.
one?
No, not anymore.
Far right?
She was out of frame
Oh.
on the closer shot.
It's beginning. The wise one shall open their eyes.
This is really funny. Oh no.
Oh,
Race.
my-
Oh my God! The
Just-
crazy
you just-
face breaking.
Really?
This is okay. So that's why it made the
What
noise when he broke the other guy's
Right.
neck, because he was a
Are
vampire.
These sound effects.
They're made of just porcelain.
Yeah, they're just. Don't attack the ones that you feel like you
Yeah.
should. They'll expect it.
Don't make it obvious somehow.
Yeah.
Is that going to come into
Don't
play,
kill
or was
them
that just like a really stupid
They
line?
think you're gonna kill them.
They'll expect
Kill them
it.
in a sneaky
Yeah.
way.
If you find a way where you can kill them easily, don't do it.
Don't do it.
He's good.
Also, can the wolves even kill the vampires at all?
They got to burn them.
I
don't know.
I don't know.
We'll figure it out.
I assume if you
Don't they
exert
just-
enough force, it happens.
Really?
I like how
Do
they-
just bite the vampires and the vampires get better?
You don't know how much PSI is in those jaws.
Dude, this is so fucking lame.
100.
Just
100
like,
psi.
it's like they just choose a fucking field to fight in, you
Yep.
know?
I love it.
Like, this is just shit
That one
this
was
is
funny.
shit I would
This is-
film when I was like 13,
Yeah, this
like
is
just
still- I
like
was gonna say.
the field
I was gonna say,
outside
it's
the
just a
school. We're gonna
random
have like
field.
a fucking battle,
Yeah.
like, you know, like
I
it's so
was gonna say
stupid.
this has student film written all over it.
Yeah, just like,
And, like,
a field.
This film had money.
Yeah,
They didn't defund the whole film. They defunded the police.
yeah.
I just want to say, how
is why
are
you
the
got the weird
wolves able
shirt.
to tell, like, in the middle of this confusing scuffle, who's the good guy?
Eye color.
Her, that's who I was talking about.
Eye color.
Oh,
Like, who the fuck is that?
I don't know who that
maybe
bitch is.
I don't know who that is. Maybe that's Rosalie. That's not Rosalie though. Who is that?
Bye.
How?
Oh,
How
you smell like a dead guy?
his face? His face though.
Do you have a scent? You know, like,
Oh, it's what was his name?
Riley Beer.
Riley.
Beers.
Riley. I was gonna say like oh. He's a stranger to you, right? You don't know this person.
Riley
Perhaps
Boots,
the same could be
Riley
said of
Beers.
all religions.
I'm gonna see if that looks like Bryce Dallas
Ooh,
Howard.
little
I'm gonna
Riley
check.
Boots.
She does kind of.
I don't think that's Riley Boots, or Boots Riley.
She has the face shape.
You have the face shape.
Don't be so judgmental.
It is her.
Hey,
I was right.
Shared universe, lady in the snow.
If it wasn't her, it would have been Jessica Chastain. But
one or the other.
There's only room for 2 redheads in Hollywood.
I don't like
Okay.
that it's Forks, but she chose you.
Oh, you can pinpoint the moment where his heart's breaking.
Aww, she's lying.
I'm just so mad at Bella. Like, she's so
I get it.
disrespectful.
She's a woman. She's doing what women do.
I'm so mad at Bella.
Why? Because
What?
She's so
betrayed you
disrespectful.
by choosing the right dog.
This is so
this
silly
looks
looking.
stupid.
It looks so bad.
Oh, fuck. Again, are vampires made
Yeah.
of
Okay.
glass?
I know we've seen it 12 times at this point. What the fuck
I don't-
are vampires
I don't know.
made of?
Jeez.
What is happening?
Why is he instigating her? Are they trying to trap her? Is this entrapment? Oh yeah, rub it in. He was my
He's really
bitch.
got the exaggerated swagger of a 100-year-old vampire.
Oh. Ah.
Yeah, she really wants to kill her.
I'm in a tree. I
Is
can
this the
live
right
here
course
now.
of action? If
Bye.
you have someone who you love very much, being like, I bet you wouldn't kill her to make me feel bad after I killed your lover, after I made him suck my dick, after I stepped on his neck. Like, why are you getting her to kill your what is your game plan here?
He can't help himself, which is why he's the wrong choice
He's
for Bella.
literally just baiting her. He's like, I'm just gonna bait Bella.
Whereas Jacob's over here being a good dog
True. Jacob wouldn't bait anybody.
and just helping.
This music though.
It's very
More camera
inspired.
cuts, please.
Oh yeah, that's the word I would use. Where's Hans?
Stab yourself! Stab yourself
Oh my
now!
God, she's gonna do it. 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 She's gonna do it.
What a fucking loser!
How did she even do it there?
I don't know.
She go
like
under her own shirt?
Through her shirt that won't be ripped in any way. Ah!
Oh.
Whoa! Hiya! This is so silly. I can't believe how poorly they
turns
did
out
this.
Victoria
I
was
know.
a bitch.
Oh my god.
What is a man?
Also, what did that even do? Victoria was going to kill her anyway.
True.
She just wanted attention.
Is she gonna die yet? Or is she gonna be the? Oh, okay.
All right.
Oops.
That is the
This is
dumbest thing I've
very
ever seen in
funny.
my life. Remember in the second movie when or in the first movie when he like killed her James and he just ripped out his throat and there was actually blood and shit?
I don't know. Like,
Why
also,
did they do this time?
Times
Didn't they
change.
say that you have to burn them? Like, is she dead or no? They said
She's
you have to
dead.
burn them, right?
They said a lot
Is
of
she
things.
coming
Adam.
back alive?
I think
Is
it's
she
she's
coming
not.
back?
I think it's fine if you
No,
decapitate
she's
them.
dead.
I think it's fine if you decapitate them.
Where did you cut yourself?
It was like right on her forearm somewhere.
Hold on, is he trying to talk?
Also, she probably should get a tetanus shot. I'm just gonna say she just picked
I
up
don't
a
think
rock.
you get tetanus from a rock, do you?
You get infected.
Not with that.
Oh, he's gonna
attitude.
burn her.
Oh.
Oh,
Wow,
there
she
you go.
really ignited.
Yeah, she's a drunk. she's
So-
got a problem.
So vampires are made of flammable crystal.
No.
think that's how it works.
She spilled booze all over her jacket earlier.
Oh, that's independent
Yeah.
of the material she's made of.
No,
Okay,
yeah, he
understand.
knew. She smelled.
He knew.
So they had a truce with the werewolves so they can fight these other vampires, and now the Volturi are going to be after them.
Ah. So epic.
What is this random last-minute schlock?
Yeah, who's this fucking guy?
Is he like breaking its
breaking-
ribs?
Dog. Oh, I gave him canine hip dysplasia.
Oh my god, he transforms back.
That's so
he's,
funny.
he's nude,
Is he
right?
naked?
He's
Is he naked?
canonically nude right now. His dick is out.
I would like to
dick
know.
is out.
The bones on half
Everyone-
of his
Showed it.
butt.
Everyone's
So
gonna
was
know.
he the wolf that got like his ribs broken and tickled? It just didn't show the TF back? Was he
was
he
Yeah,
him?
he is. He is the wolf.
Okay.
Did not show the TF back.
What just happened
Yes.
to the whatever. It's just a weird transition.
Everybody now knows whether or not he is circumcised.
Sure was. Show it. Oh, he's so nude.
This is a little gay. And by little gay, I mean quite gay.
Ugh,
Oh, here
I
they
think
come.
it's sort of enhanced by everyone not wearing shirts.
I love it, by
this
the way.
is so stupid.
Here we
Fucking
go.
like fighting in a field just so they can have their secret wars. You know?
I love how
Secret race
well they
wars.
dress. Can we appreciate how well the Volturi
Kill
dress?
They don't
Lots.
dress well at all. This is so gay.
Look at
I
how
hate
coordinated
this.
they are.
Impressive.
It is.
Who
it
is she?
Like weirdly, she's no one. Forget about her.
She was from the last
It is
one.
weirdly incongruous that all these big, fancy vampires just have fights in the woods.
They're like 12. Like, what is wrong with them?
You should be fighting in a castle.
I'll see you after school.
Pain. Do the pain thing.
Crucio.
Snap her neck. Snap her neck. Snap her neck.
Colin Snapperneck.
Shame.
Adam dropping sports references. I love it. Oops. Oh, she gave her the pain.
Ah!
She did.
I totally recognize her from something.
Who
That's
are
pissing me off.
you? Is it
Oh my
is it
God.
Andy
I'm gonna
McDowell?
have
I was
to
gonna
look it
say she looks like Andy McDowell.
I said it before you so you could feel good about it because I know you think
It was
and
on the
want
tip of my
everyone
tongue.
to look like Andy McDowell.
She does look a lot like Andy McDowell. Jane? Is that her name? Why are you calling her by her first name? She doesn't look like a Jane.
No.
I love the movie thing. My favorite movie thing is when a character like lifts their arm, like makes another character stop by like waving their arm up, like assertively, like stop, like not saying anything, just like waving
Yeah.
their arm up, and then they stop.
Arm.
Her name is Jane. Isn't that dumb? Doesn't she look like a Lutetia or something?
She looks like a Dakota.
True. Into the fire you go.
Oh, is he switching teams?
He's just gonna pick her up.
or is
and
he just
throw
going
her
to snap a girl's
No,
neck?
he's just gonna throw her in the fire. And Dakota gets off on this.
Yeah.
I think. Okay. Not even gonna
Nice.
show it. Pussies.
Sorry.
Cowards. Hey guys, I brought shirts.
No thanks.
Every they get a weekly
Well, then
shipment
keep walking,
from the
Missy.
local thrift store of just shirts.
They just chill like they're, you know, they're just like a couple of bros.
Give it a rest, Leia.
I can't hear the name Leah without thinking of John Travolta shouting that name in the bar that he gets kicked out of in The Fanatic. Leah!
Is there one doctor in town, or is it just because it's the supernatural and they can't trust like a regular doctor because you would see right through the
Yeah,
weird
they need witch
physiology?
doctors.
They probably don't have
She's asking
heartbeats.
for it.
Their skin's made of porcelain or something.
You know,
And they're
do
drunks.
you really want to forever betroth yourself to someone whose skin is made of marble? Or would
to
you
someone
prefer,
who's not a dog.
Or would you prefer a doggy? A nice, sweaty, musky dog?
I don't know why you had to add sweaty to
I mean,
it, but
because
okay.
I saw the sweat, just the glistening.
That's true. He is very sweaty right now.
I mean, you gotta value immortality, you know? Like, that's the big one for me. Immortality, and also the boyfriend not being a
it's all
fucking
about
rapist.
Feel. No, that doesn't matter. It's all about feel. Do you want porcelain or do you want fur? Which is nicer?
It's
answer,
about texture.
Fur. It's texture.
I mean,
I'm very tactile.
You know what? Everything has their use. Like, I would prefer to drink tea from a porcelain cup rather than a fur cup. But,
Yeah.
But-
you know, when it comes to sticking my dick in things, porcelain just is the inferior quality material.
I couldn't agree more. But also, there's that art piece. What is that? Venus in Fur, which is literally like a fur tea set and looks pretty cool also.
So some things are just more versatile, I suppose.
So it turns out fur makes everything better. You can take that to the bank.
Can you just, like, leave him and just like never talk to him again?
Now she feels bad.
Decide.
Now she's going to feel obligated
He's a
to do stuff with
fucking
him.
manipulator,
Love.
and she's an awful person.
You know, you're being very judgmental.
Yeah, I
What
think
else
you're
is
doing a
there
lot of
to be?
projecting, Adam.
For this film.
A lot of projecting.
What else are we to judge about the plot here? Like,
They're budding romance.
that's what I'm judging.
In Breaking Dawn Part 1, he knots her so hard you
no.
wouldn't believe it.
No spoilers.
All right,
I
no
hope that-
spoilers, except the crazy nodding.
I hope the last shot of this movie is Jacob saying "marry me," and she goes, and
Oh
it
my
cuts to
God.
black.
Oh my God, that
That'd
would be
so
amazing.
funny.
I don't want to give anything
She
away.
stares
but
at her ring
the-
for a
the-
second and looks directly at the camera. Oh, does the Home Alone face? Like fucking. Oh my God, that was
You gotta
so
look
good.
at the camera.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything
Whoa!
away, but the working title for Breaking Dawn Part 1 was Notting Hill.
Teehee.
Couldn't get Hugh Grant on though, so.
Yeah. Oh, his pillow is soaked and gross.
It is quite soaked.
They give him a good spray before every take, you know?
Yeah.
They got the spray bottle.
Until my
Like-
heart stops.
I'd like
Oh
to
my
see
God, look
him
at
give
that.
her a
now.
good spray.
What is that picture on the left?
He'd have to give her a good spay once he's done with her.
Yeah. It's the beach.
I'm sure he'll
And the
recover in
Seattle
no
Mariners
time
thing.
with all the steroids he's on.
What with all the steroids and magic?
Wait, was that? Don't tell me that was the last shot of the film.
Uh,
Okay.
no.
Okay, so her birthday is September 13th.
I don't need to be another year older than you.
September 11th.
Is he younger now? What happened?
Wait, who?
Edward. Did
No,
they shoot this
Yeah,
out of
now
order?
he's,
This is
now
really
he's
weird.
16.
He looks like a boy. I guess this is a flashback,
boying up.
maybe? Did they shoot this during the last movie?
Maybe. No, there's no. This is
I
new
don't-
footage. This is new footage.
I know, but they
This
could
is
have
new.
shot this during the last movie, even if
I
it's footage we
guess.
didn't
Well,
see
sure.
before.
But in terms of like the canon of the movie, this is new.
Mm. There was a scene. I mean, they hung out in this exact same location.
There are a lot
Before.
of fields in these movies.
It's their favorite location.
I guess they are talking about the wedding. Never mind.
How are you going to explain this to your father? You're like 18 and you're about to get hitched
To a zombie.
to a zombie, but like he doesn't know that. In fairness to him, I should say. But still, that'd be a hard sell, even for like a progressive place like Forks,
Yeah.
Washington.
Hold on. This wasn't a choice.
Okay.
What?
That makes
What are you
so
talking
so
about?
You're
Very little
admitting
sense.
you should be with the dog because he's a good boy.
True. I'm waiting for it. Explain it.
Say it.
Explain yourself now. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be just like every other girl and fuck a dog. I want to fuck a bat. Because I'm cool and edgy.
I don't want to be like every other white girl.
So...
Yeah,
Look at
what
this
really
cover
helped inform my perspective on this was, somebody told me a story about how they were in the 1930s and almost got raped, and I was like, yeah, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, that does make sense.
That face.
I just want to point out, in the story, she got, like, raped and murdered and left to die on the streets.
I know.
Like, that's...
Yeah.
Talk about embellishment. Like, I know, like, stories get
It's the
more,
vampire
like...
life for me.
Why do they look so different? Even if this is happening later, like, even if this is the most recent scene canonically, it's like they could have just shot this during the earlier movie still, just because they were there already.
I don't know. He still looks 90 and she still looks bored.
They look different.
It's true.
I'm having zero trouble with this. What is she talking about? She's just been blathering, and I have no idea.
Yeah.
Like, she's just not going anywhere with this.
Strip!
Which one's Charlie again?
With the,
St.
with
George?
the floppy hair.
No, that was Jasper.
Oh, then I have no fucking clue who Charlie is.
I think
Is Charlie Kellen Lutz?
I think Charlie.
Charlie St. George.
I think-
Brixton.
I think Charlie is the guy she went to watch Face Punch with.
All right. Probably. All right, she's got a
Oh.
ring. She's got a ring, everybody.
The
We did
dork.
it. She had it
Is
before,
she
but she
wearing
wanted to put it in her
dog
pocket
bracelet?
because she didn't want to offend Jacob, but
She's
now
still
she has it
wearing
again.
her bracelet.
She got it like halfway
She's
through
still
the
got that
fucking movie,
bracelet.
but now
It
she's
is
like
not
real
decided
about it.
she's wearing
That's
the
the end of the
bracelet.
movie, directed by David Slade, not to be confused but with David Spade. All right, great screenplay, great novel. Thank you, fucking Stephanie Meyer. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I just want to point out.
Bella's a bitch.
I would love to
Bella's
see
a
David
fucking
Spade's
bitch.
Twilight.
I just want to point out that yes, she has a ring on, but her neck is still free, and she can still wear a collar.
Oh god.
So just saying.
All right.
I like where your head is at, Gael.
Just saying.
All right.
That's all you need to marry a werewolf.
So far, this one was my favorite.
It's pretty good.
I'm giving this one a 3 out of 10. We're getting one rating higher
Ooh.
every single film.
They just,
Started
they
1,
just have
2,
to
3.
make 7 more films, and they'll be
There's only
fine.
two
we're
more,
gonna be
actually.
we're gonna be up to 5 by the last one. That's exciting. That's a
Howard
passing
Shore?
grade.
Howard Shore
I
made
know,
the
right?
music for this?
Howard Shore.
I
Yeah.
have never
You
been
betcha.
more disappointed
Remember
in my
when
life.
Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross made the score for
Holy-
Bird Box? It's one of those.
No.
Bird Box.
It's like the
It
name's
is
on
one of
it, but
those.
like they didn't give a shit.
What the fuck?
They're like, oh, this is a dumb movie.
was
We
a
don't have to
side
try.
note.
Upset.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
So
we
the
can do whatever.
IMDb user rating for the first film is 5.2 with a Metascore of 56. The IMDb user rating for the second film is 4.7, so that's lower, with a Metascore of 44, so that's lower. And then this film, the newest one, Eclipse, or the newest one that we've covered, 5.0 user rating, higher than the second, but not as high as the first. And then 58 Metascore, the highest Metascore so far.
Oh, the highest.
I'm agreeing with the Metascore on this one. Except I rated a 3 and not 58. But I'm agreeing that it's the best one so far. All right, let's check out some of these reviews. 4 stars. Twilight Eclipse. An improvement. Some people think it's an improvement. There's fucking 20 billion paragraphs here, so I'm not going to bother with that. Let's filter by rating. 1 star. Let's see. Some of these clearly aren't Twilight fans. One of them says, "I have never craved a bullet in my head so much in my life." Was just the title of it. I'm not getting into it. What a review. Let's go for the 2-star
Yeah, the
ones.
2
Let's
stars is
see.
going to be interesting.
The wife owes me big time.
Oh, no.
It took my wife nearly a week of constant begging to take her to see the Eclipse. After having endured the first 2 movies and the subsequent years of self-therapy to erase the memory, it took a lot of persuasion and to guilt trip me into seeing this one as well. Needless to say, I entered the movie theater mentally preparing myself for 2 hours of torture. Frankly, Eclipse was just as bad as I expected, despite the reassurance from female coworkers that it was much better than the last one, honest. Yeah, I want to
It
hear from the
was.
fans, though.
I want to hear from the fans, too. I want to hear the constructive criticism.
So far, I see...
Go for the 3 stars.
So far,
maybe.
yeah. Let's try 3 stars. Let's see if we can find some fans here. How much time we got? We got another 5 minutes here.
Yeah.
Let's go for the 10-star reviews. Let's see what happens here. Let's see what the 10 stars. 10 stars, very similar to the book.
All right.
Oh, yes. Oh, that makes a good film.
10 stars. I made big comes.
I was disappointed in New Moon,
Is
so
Florence
I
and the
was a
Machine
little
now?
apprehensive to watch Eclipse, but I was wrong. David Slade did an amazing job, regardless of what others say. I thought New Moon dragged on for most of the movie and peaked towards the end. Eclipse had me on the edge of my seat. 2 hours went by quick and left
Hell
me
yeah.
wanting more. Well, I agree.
True.
10
Absolutely.
stars, way better than New Moon. 10 stars, the best movie out of all 3 Twilight movies. I'm agreeing with the fans. Maybe
So
not on
you
the
should
exact
probably
rating.
also give it 10 stars.
Yeah. 10 stars. What movie did these people see? Great movie. 10 stars titled I Don't Understand. I think it's just a lot of people
Okay.
saying they don't understand why people...
Why anyone
Dislike
would
it.
say anything bad about it.
Oh my god, this is so funny. 10 stars, the title of the review. Both a 8 out of 10 and 3 out of 10. First paragraph. First off, the only reason I gave it a 10 is to counterbalance the negative votes this movie received.
Yes.
Oh, I love those.
That's how to do
Those
it.
are fun. What was your favorite scene?
Oh, man. You know what?
I
My
think when
favorite
a
scene
man
by
got
far-
his face punched into pieces,
That's not bad.
because
All right.
But my
No one was
favorite
really
scene,
expecting
my favorite scene
that.
by far was when they had the scenario where she was freezing cold and she needed.
oh
A
yeah,
solution.
that was the best. You know
And
what?
then
You're right.
Jacob
That was
No,
the
no,
best.
no,
scene.
no.
No,
Mine's a
Gael's
winner.
right. That was the best.
Mine's a winner. My favorite scene is when she punched Jacob in the face and broke her hand. that was a really good scene. Come on.
Well-
That's a winner.
Which was God's way of telling her that she shouldn't be punching
It's
Jacob. She should
true.
be fucking Jacob.
She should be punching Jacob in a different way.
7 out of
Yes.
10.
She should be donkey punching Jacob.
7 out of 10.
And yeah, this sounds like
Eclipse
Florence
my
and the
ass.
Machine. Eclipse
Okay.
my ass.
Okay,
Nice.
I am a
Is that the whole
19-year-old
review?
girl who used to like Twilight
Oh.
books for 1 month. After finish reading them, I realized that these stupid stories centered on unrealistic fantasy romance that has no reality or
What?
depth and has all been a waste of my time. The movies have the same story, so obviously I began to chuckle when I saw these movies for the second time because it's simply too unrealistic and ridiculous. Bella gets to live with Edward forever in the end, and no matter how much the couple is in love, they will never love only each other for eternity.
It's
Human minds don't
true.
work that way.
It's true.
Why'd you give this a 7? This is really weird. You're complaining about everything.
So I'm giving it my lowest rating ever, 7 out of 10.
All right.
She's not wrong. The human mind gets tired of the same person. That's why you must
true.
die eventually. Again,
Yeah, I guess
Aragorn
for
and
the
2
Eowyn.
hours, and I'm fucking
Or
bored to
Aragorn
death of you
and
guys.
Arwen, I should say.
The reviews were a bit more funny with the previous movie because the fans were really mad. But it looks like David Slade appealed to everybody.
We have a winner here. We have a winner.
David Slade, best Twilight director.
And last movie he ever made.
You know, you want to retire with like a good Katie Raish, you know?
End on a high note.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then go direct pilots with Dylan Minnette in them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that not upset at this. My
No.
concern with the next 2 films is that they're one
Yes.
book split into 2 movies.
That is
so,
correct.
that's
Do you
my
think
concern.
that
We'll see
one
how that
book-
works out.
Do you think that one book warrants 4 hours of movie?
I don't know. I haven't seen the thickness of
Let's
these
find
books.
out.
Yeah, they're both about 2 hours long.
Hey, that was Florence and the
Yeah, it
Machine.
was Florence and the Machine.
Ooh, there's a
like,
CeeLo song on here.
Well, on the back of the Blu-ray, we can see that Manny De La Rosa from NBC TV calls Breaking
Ooh.
Dawn Part 2 the best Twilight ever.
Breaking Bad Part 2.
Yeah. So,
Oh my god.
if,
I agree,
high
actually.
praise.
if we are to believe Manny De La Rosa from NBC TV, then it could be pretty good.
And why wouldn't we?
Yeah. All
Manny
right.
has never steered me wrong.
That was fun. Thanks for joining, everybody. Gael, do you want to plug your Twitch channel or something?
Sure. You guys could follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/Vexel_TV. That's VEXEL_TV. I play games and talk about Lord of the Rings
He
sometimes.
likes chess. He's like
like
in the
chess.
top 1% on Valorant or something.
I'm pretty good.
Scoot, plug your Twitter, quick. Not Scott Henson.
Scott Henson.
We're all
At
gonna
not
die
Scott Henson.
Synecdoche. Bye-bye. Wait, we still got 4 seconds. No, we're all gonna die. Synecdoche.
It's
You
over.
can follow me now.